report is lengthy and long and nasty for the San Francisco 49ers. So as they get ready, we know that there's no Nick Bosa, but there are a lot of dudes on that injury report, man. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday, for example, when they put it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dudes were on the injury report.
15 of them things.
Yeah. 15 dudes were on the injury report. Nick Bosa did not practice. He's out for the year. Yetur Gross-Matos, a D lineman, did not practice. Juwan Jennings did not practice. Now, McCaffrey got a day off. I guess they're just going to do that with the veteran. Ricky Pearsall did not practice, knee. C.J. West, defensive line, did not practice. Jordan Watkins, wide receiver, did not practice. Trent Williams did not practice. Also on the list, Michael Williams, Brock Purdy, limited. Lenore, limited. Mac Jones, limited. Renardo Green, limited. Kalia Davis, limited. Connor Colby, limited. Woo. Compare that to the Jaguars injury report. One guy didn't practice, De'Ami Brown, who I suspect won't play. I mean, it looks like he's done some shoulder damage. And I'm going to assume he's going to be down for a while. But he did not practice. But only limited were Bashal Tutin, Ezra Cleveland, Patrick McCarry, and Wyatt Milam, all limited. Brian Thomas Jr. is on the injury report because of his wrist, but did have a full practice. So listen, after 3 games, that's terrific. Not good for De'Ami Brown. Certainly the Jags would love to have him, but nonetheless, that's as good as it gets. So in talking about the Jags, I was thinking about this, and that's why I made it the subject of our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day. Brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Florida Gators, the PGA Tour, wow, and perhaps soon to be the Tampa Bay Rays. You can lock in right now at dreamfindershomes.com. If you haven't been to that site, you need to go there just because you can see all the different homes they build, all the different neighborhoods that they have, all in this area. Oh, incredible. And some fabulous deals on interest rates all around 15 different locations.
Like the 49ers injury report, 15 of them things.
Thank you, E. And tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you when you go to Dreamfinders Homes. First-time homeowners, man, they'll help you navigate through your home purchase. What are you waiting for? It's perfect. Make the jump. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, E, give me a sense of your Jag confidence level. What will their record be after these first 7 games? All right, they're 2-1. Just to remind you, San Fran, Kansas City, Seattle, and then the Rams in London. Those next 4. All right? So if they win them all, they'll be 6-1. Okay? If they lose 1, they'll be 5-2. If they split them, they'll be 4-3. We'll take it. Or if they win just 1, it's 3-4 and tough sledding. I didn't leave 2-5. I have confidence they'll get another win.
6-1,
5-2, 4-3, 3-4. In all reality, where do you have them?
In all reality, 5-2.
5-2. Okay. That would be terrific for you.
That'd be great for you, boy.
17.7% agree with you. Almost 400 votes are in. 6-1, only 5.1%.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it's, 5-2, just one more L, 17.7%. 64% say 4-3 will take it. And then 3-4 say tough sledding, 13.2%. 13.2% say 3-4 tough sledding. So you can vote. A few more hours left in our Dreamfinders Homes poll question. We thank you. And we thank Dreamfinders Homes. Just confidence level with the Jags. It changes because of the wins. Every win makes it change. All right? We went into the season and said, those first 4 are tough. Don't lose to Carolina. Well, they didn't. And they dominated. They won the game. And then they're like, all right, Cincinnati, let's see what happens. Joe Burrow got hurt. Jags seemingly led. Well, they led for all but 18 seconds, but they blew it at the end. They got some help from the officials. Come back and get a good, tough win at home against Houston. 2-1. All right. Houston doesn't look great, but it's a great win for the Jags because they needed to win at home against Houston. So here they are, 2-1, and now they got a trip to San Francisco. Tough game. The Niners are beat up, but the Niners are 3-0. Don't forget that. So we shall see. We shall see. Then you got Monday night against Kansas City. Kansas City could come in here. Do you think Baltimore will beat Kansas City this weekend?
Yeah.
You do?
I do.
Kansas City would come in here 1-3 then. Is that hard to fathom?
Yeah, that is hard to fathom.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? They
Never
come in
would
here
have.
1-3?
Never would have.
Yeah. Because they host Baltimore 4:30 on Sunday.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, very nice. So after that, you can watch the Seattle club tonight, who we play in a couple weeks. And then the Rams are off to a good start. They have they got the undefeated Indiana Jones Colts coming into town out there at SoFi. So interesting start to the year in the National Football League, and a good start and good favorable stuff for the Jags. Now, the Colts look like a much better team. They're in the back half of the Jags schedule. So the Jags-Colts could be for a lot of cheese here in the second half of the season, not to get ahead of ourselves. It's a better slate of NFL games this weekend, though. Baltimore, Kansas City, Indianapolis. The 4 o'clock games are terrific. And then Green Bay at Dallas on Sunday night. Is Dallas a playoff team?
No.
No? No shot?
I don't think so.
Okay. Boy, that'd be bad for Jerry Jones.
Is CD out?
CD's out.
No way.
So Green Bay wins?
Green Bay, yeah, definitely winning.
Also a reminder that Sunday morning we have football. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Dublin, Ireland. Minnesota at Pittsburgh in Dublin, Ireland. So it starts at 9:30, goes to 8:20. So you got Thursday night football tonight to warm you up. Tomorrow you got high school. If you don't feel like going to high school, you also have the option of Florida State, Virginia, which could be a very good game. It's kind of a another stepping stone for FSU. It's a dangerous game, but if they go win that game, it's impressive. Virginia's not bad on the road Friday night. Miami coming up. So certainly one that a lot of folks will be keeping an eye on. But that's your Friday night. Saturday, you got college football galore with great games. And you don't have to sit through the Gators, which is good for me. So I like that. And then Sunday, you got a chock full of NFL starting at 9:30 in the morning. So you like the football, you'll get to plenty of the football. And then, by the way, Monday, doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
Don't ask me why, because one's at 7:15, one's at 8:15. I never understand that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But that's what they do. So I guess you just go to the better game. Oh, the Jets at maybe when they saw that it was the Jets in Miami, they said, oh, my gosh, we got to put another game on.
Oh, that's very fair. I do like that in this case.
The Jets at Miami, 2 0-3 teams, 2 terrible teams, 2 teams that are, One of those is going to be 0-4. Oh, gosh. And then the Bengals at Denver, good game, but interesting. I like, man, here comes, the Bengals. No Joe Burrow. Decide to go with Jake Browning. And if they lose to Denver, which I believe they will, they blow their 2-0 start. Because all of a sudden they're 2-2. And they're just, nobody's paying attention to them. I'll tell you another interesting game. Cleveland's at Detroit. On paper, it's like, Detroit's 9.5-point favorites. That Cleveland defense is good, man.
Really good.
Cleveland defense is good. Keep an eye on that game. That's listen, I'm not saying that Detroit's explosive. We just saw that. They've scored a ton of points the last 2 weeks. I think they scored 90 points, 52-38, if I'm not mistaken. But 9.5 points, a lot of points. A lot of points in the NFL. So, I don't know. We'll see. And then Jackson Dart makes his debut. He gets to do it at home against the LA Chargers. Philadelphia, Tampa, a couple undefeateds, right? That's a good game. And then in our division, Tennessee's at Houston. Ooh. 0-3 against 0-3. One of them's going to be 0-4. Probably going to be Tennessee. But Houston's not very good. So anyway, let's get our wits about us. We got the Dreamfinders Homes poll question out. We're just warming up. It's a Thursday. Here on The Drill, we got some guests scheduled today. We're going to talk to Stewie Moore about the Ryder Cup, Riley Skinner and the Riley Report. Doc Murphy will be along as well. So lots of cool stuff going on today here on The Drill on a Thursday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's skilled in the art of diplomacy.
I'm Defense Minister Dmitry Mishkin.
Get insights and interviews from Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline when he takes you behind enemy lines.
The CIA has no knowledge.
Delivered by Pella Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. And I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jacksonville. All Elite Wrestling is coming home to Daly's Place for 2 huge nights. Dynamite Title Tuesday, October 7th. And a special Wednesday Collision, October 8th. Feel the real as the greatest professional wrestlers in the world deliver a homecoming to remember. Championships at stake on a Tuesday. And stars collide on a special night. It's AEW's Homecoming with Dynamite Title Tuesday, October 7th. And Collision, October 8th. Tickets on sale now, starting at $20 at AEWTIX.com.
Learn everything you need to know about the Jaguars on Duval Rundown. I'm Hayes Carline. Join me each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:04. You can find Duval Rundown on all the social channels of 1010XL.
Driven by Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Get ready, poker players. The World Poker Tour is coming back to Best Bet Jacksonville from October 30th through November 18th. It's your chance to become a World Poker Tour champion with 14 different poker tournaments to play, including the Best Bet Scramble, a $5,000 no-limit hold'em main event with a $1 million guarantee. Satellites and mega satellites are going on now at Best Bet Jacksonville. For the full WPT schedule and more information, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, get here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Nobody better to take care of all your skincare needs, all the things that you need to keep that skin looking good, looking young, looking great. Man, I went to Beaches Dermatology about a month ago, got a HydraFacial. You ever had one of those? Woo! Massage of the face. It was terrific, man. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery there, but they can do all kinds of cool things with skincare products. And I'm telling you, that HydraFacial, if you haven't had one, get one for your lady friend. She'll be glad that you did. By the way, they want to remind you to take care of that skin of yours, too. When you're out in the Sunshine State, it's hot out again, gang. Ooh. Can we get some fall weather, please? Protect that skin, man. Floppy hats. Ears are a dangerous part. Keep the sun off the ears, man. And if anything does show up, go to beachesdermatology.com, beachesdermatology.com. That way you can make an appointment. I go to Solana Road, but plenty of locations to serve you. beachesdermatology.com.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday on The Drill.
All right, welcome back. 6 o'clockers checking in and checking watches to make sure they're not late for work. The heck's Hicken doing on it? Kind of throws you. 6 o'clockers out there. It's on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Appreciate it. Jaguars type of game with all the injuries to the 49ers. The Jags would lose in the past. Hopefully not this team. Good point. They saved us from the Jets in Miami. Absolutely. Good stuff. You can always jump in with us on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Welcome back to the show. Hicken here, hanging out with you on a Thursday. Yesterday, I'm getting a little ticked at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm getting a little ticked.
What happened?
Try not to be a jerk about it, but there's a couple things, man. I need some movement for my guys. All right? Look, I know who Hall of Famers are and aren't. Okay? I know who they are and aren't. It's not like it's like, I don't know. I know that Tom Coughlin should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I know that Fred Taylor should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Quite frankly, I know Jimmy Smith should be discussed as a Hall of Famer. But I know certain things. So yesterday they put out their 128 modern era nominees for the class of 26. So it starts, okay?
Begins.
The list gets reduced to 50 in October. And Fred makes these lists, okay? We got first-timers on this year. I mean, just to name a couple, just on the offensive side of the ball. Here are the first-timers. You ready? Larry Fitzgerald.
Oof.
Jason Witten. Greg Olson, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Alex Smith.
3 of those guys are definitely.
Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, and Witten at some point.
Oh, those are first ballot.
What about Frank Gore?
He won't be first ballot, but he'll get in.
Yeah, Shady McCoy, also first-timers.
Yeah.
Here are the running backs, though. Sean Alexander, Mike Allstott, Tiki Barber, Larry Centers, Jamal Charles, Corey Dillon, Warwick Dunn, Arian Foster, Eddie George, Frank Gore, Priest Holmes, Steven Jackson, Chris Johnson, Thomas Jones, Jamal Lewis, Marshawn Lynch, LaShawn McCoy, Eric Metcalf, Lorenzo Neal, Freddie T., and Ricky Waters.
I don't like none of those guys more than I like Fred.
Well, that's the point, but there are also good ones in there.
Yeah, they're good.
On the defensive side or offensive line, David DeCastro, Marquise Pouncey. They told me Marquise Pouncey make the Hall of Fame one day. I don't think he's a first-timer.
No.
Geno Atkins and Jarrell Casey, Thomas Davis, all first-timers, but a good amount of guys, man. Some really good football players. Some very good football players. Hall of Famers,
Yeah, there's a lot of Hall of very good, but I don't know.
A lot of Hall of very good,
Yeah.
bro. A lot of Hall of very good. Cam Chancellor.
Bam.
Hall of very good. Carnell Lake. Sante Samuel.
Sante has a chance.
Huh? Bunch of kickers. Adam Vinatieri.
Definitely going in.
Yeah. Not a first-timer.
Yeah.
Point is, a lot of dudes. And when you get these first-timers coming in like Fitz, Breeze, Witten, And Witten's over 1,000 catches, I'm pretty sure. I think if you're over 1,000 catches, that's kind of like 500 home runs, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's like an automatic, isn't it?
And he's a Cowboy. Come on.
So if you go, yeah, because there's only 15 dudes who have 1,000 catches.
He's one of them?
I don't know if he is. Maybe he's not. Oh, yeah. He's 12th. He's 4th all time, bro.
All time?
All time. 1228.
Yeah. First ballot.
Holy cow. Larry Fitzgerald's second. He's first ballot.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely first ballot.
Anquan Bolden has 1,076. He's not in.
He's going in, but not
Reggie
first
Wayne's not in. Steve Smith Jr. is not in. And Hines Ward has 1,000. He's not in. Is Hines Ward a Hall of Famer?
At some point, yeah.
Okay. Next up, what about Brandon Marshall? Is he a Hall of Famer? 972 catches, man.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because, man, not everybody could get in.
Derek Mason, 943. Definitely not a Hall of Famer.
Sorry, Derek Mason.
Antonio Brown, Torrey Holt, Julio Jones, Wes Welker, all with 900 plus. Interesting. Here are the players with at least 80 postseason receptions. Who has the most postseason receptions in NFL history?
Postseason. I'm going to go with Gronk.
He's 4th. This guy has almost twice as many as Gronk.
He's played in a lot of postseason games.
Very obvious. Think current.
Current wide receiver?
Well, maybe not.
I don't know. I'm drawing blank.
Travis Kelce.
Okay.
178. Jerry Rice, 158, 51. Julian Edelman, 3rd, the subject of one of the great dime bets ever.
Let me elaborate.
Jeff said Julian Edelman would be the all-time leader in postseason receptions because he was chasing down Jerry Rice when he got to whatever it was.
Okay.
I said, no shot. He's not going to. They're not. They don't have enough opportunities to, and so, oh yes, he will. Okay, dime bet winner, Dan.
What was that punishment? Do you remember?
Don't remember. That was a great dime bet victory for yours truly, though. I enjoyed that. Cheetah's got 96. Won't be getting any more this year though, unless he gets traded.
Correct.
Yeah. So anyway, just interesting on this. But my point, going back to my point is this, man. Come on, man. Coughlin Taylor, let's go. Frustrates me every year, that's all. And then you look at the responses when they put it out, and everybody starts, talking about their guys. But good representation with Fred on Twitterville. A lot of people showing pictures of Fred and stuff, saying he should be in. Well, yeah, of course he should. It's frustrating, though, Hey, you see, the big dumper hit his 60th last night.
Yeah, didn't he hit 2?
Yeah,
he hit
59 and 60. Yeah, big dumper.
I don't remember anybody. What's Cal Rawlings?
Cal Raleigh.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember us talking about him at all last year.
No.
He just burst on the scene this year.
In a way, you're right. For you, we know who he is, but for you as a sort of a observer, 100% burst on the scene.
It just came on the scene this year.
Yeah. Cal Raleigh's from FSU.
Oh, really?
I didn't tell you that?
No.
Yeah, so he's a Seminole, so that's why, he's got a little local flavor. Not from around here, but he's FSU guy. But what a year. So here's what he's done. In 2021, he at the age of 24, he went up to Seattle and he played in 47 games. So he got called up and he only hit 2 home runs. And the next year he played 119 games, sort of won the job. He hit 27 home runs, but he only hit 211. The next year at the age of 26 in 2023, he hit 30 home runs. Okay. And hit 232. Last year, he had a very good year. 34 home runs, 100 RBI. But he plays in Seattle. We don't talk about him much. But he only hit 220. So he hit 27, 30, and 34. So you didn't really see 60 coming. This year he's at 60 and 125. And he's hitting 248.
Still got a couple more games, right?
Oh, yeah. 4 more games to go. 4 more games to go. But, yeah, he hit his 60th, okay? Aaron Judge became one of a few players, I think 4 players only, to hit 50. He hit his 50th last night. It's the...
Judge did?
Yeah.
He didn't hit 49 and 50 as well?
He hit 50 and 51.
Okay.
He is, with that, he is the... I think he's done it 4 times. 4 times he's hit 50 home runs in a season. The only people that do that are Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa. He also tied Mickey Mantle for second on the Yankees all-time list with his 46th career multi-homer game. Only Ruth posted more home runs. Ruth had 68 multi-home run games. He's also passed Yogi Berra, Joe DiMaggio. Aaron Judge is he's a Hall of Fame player.
What's unfortunate for Cal Raleigh is although he's having this great year, Judge's year's considered to be better?
It's debatable.
So
I would vote for Raleigh for MVP.
Okay, that's where I was getting.
Yeah, I don't. It'll be interesting. I hope Raleigh wins it. Raleigh's got 60 home runs, and he's a catcher, and apparently a very good catcher. But I can't fault you if you've Aaron Judge WAR stats and things of that nature. Very, very good. So he hit his 50th, and then in Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber hit his 55th and 56th. What was unique about him is that he hit his 23rd of the season off a left-handed pitcher, which I think is the most since Stan Musial in the 40s. So Kyle Schwarber also having a great year. It was not a great night for my Mets, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It was not a good night. The Metis lost. The only good news is that the Pirates beat the Reds and the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks, so I'm still a game up with 4 to go, which only is going to add to the, again, kick in the nuts that I'm going to take here in about either tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. But I'm telling you, as much as I know my club, I know what we're about to do. We're just not very good. We just can't pitch. We gave up 10 runs yesterday. You can't win when you give up 10 runs. We were lucky to win the game before. We gave up 7. We've given up 17 runs in 2 games. It's beyond ridiculous. So that's what I'm dealing with, my friend. That's what I'm dealing with. But, yeah, a lot going on in the baseball world. The other big story, and there were a lot of them, this is a great time. There are 4 games left in the regular season, That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The Cleveland Guardians passed the Detroit Tigers last night. The Detroit Tigers, I feel for you, Tiger fans. Trust me, I've been on the side of collapses, are going through one of the epics. 15.5 game lead,
They were up 15
of them
and a half?
Yes.
15 of them things?
In July. 15.5 game lead, July 8th. Now they're down a game.
That's unfortunate.
Guardians have played great baseball, but the Tigers have played collapse baseball. They've lost, stand by, I think they've lost 8 in a row. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 games in a row, and 1 in 11 in their last 12, 1 in 11. If you go back to, think of their record right now is 85 and 73. They're in danger of missing the playoffs altogether. The only thing saving them is Houston's losing a ton as well. 85 and 73. That's 12 games over 500, okay? You follow me?
Follow you.
At one point, they were 59 and 34. That's 25 games over 500. Now they're 12 games over 500. Oof. They were 59 and 34 and cruising. What a collapse. And it doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look like, because they got to go to Boston to finish the year. They have Cleveland one more time today. But they are reeling, man. Cleveland beat them 3 times. Atlanta beat them, swept them in Detroit. They went to Cleveland. They've lost 2. That's 8 games in a row. Seattle clinched the division last night in the West. First time they've done that, I think, since 2001, maybe. So, good stuff. Anyway, back to football. A lot going on. We'll talk more about the Knowles. They got a big game coming up Friday night. We'll do that this hour as well. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
1010XL is your home for play-by-play of Bishop Kenny football.
The Crusaders and Braves battle on the banks of the St. Johns River. Parker Bishop Kenny. Friday night at 7 on 92.5 FM.
Frank Frangie here. Experience professional grade at Nimnik Buick GMC, home of the largest inventory of GMC Sierras in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. This month, save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s or enjoy rates as low as 0% APR financing. Yes, 0%. You can't find deals like this anywhere else in Jacksonville. So shop 24/7 online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or at the showroom on Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe at 1-800-WOOLSEY and take the fear out of the fight. Offices, Jacksonville.
Yo, E.T. here, and Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes through in the clutch every day, from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar, Twin Peaks. Scratch kitchen scores every time. Dig in the hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge. Come on, somebody.
Certainly facing interesting economic times. I can't speak for all of us, but for me, it's comforting to know my money's in great hands with ITP Partners. You know what I did yesterday? I just popped on my little app, see how my money's doing, and doggone it if ITP Partners didn't make me more. Thank you so much. Chris Bryant, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. Those are the ITP Partners. They're the ones with the experience, the expertise, and the knowledge. Man, there's nothing better than watching your money grow. Oh, so good. Keep going. Keep going, I say. And listen, Hickens from 3 different generations have used ITP Partners. The late, great Junibug, Drew, and my daughter, myself included. They listen to us, and they each give us different strategies where our goals become their priority. Get in the game. ITP Partners there to help. 312-9751 or Chris at ITPPartners.com. ITP Partners, my financial partner for life.
Expert Automotive on St. John's Bluff Road has some of the highest Google reviews in Jax for a reason. Expert Auto never sells greed, only what you need. All makes and models are serviced at Expert Automotive. This month, get an alignment inspection for only $19.99. Expert Auto does major engine and transmission repair and simple maintenance. All services done at Expert Auto by our ASC certified training technicians. Call today, 374-3373, and ask about $50 off any service. Expert Automotive. We never sell greed, only what you need.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise in towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjax.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
You've got a circle of friends, right? Well, how about a circle of beer? All your favorites like Bud Light, Bud Heavy, Mick Ultra, or Natty Light. It's all there in the cold case at Circle K. Probably one right around the corner right now calling your name. Slide on in to a Circle K.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming over so quick.
Sure thing, pal. What's the big...
Whoa! See, I told you there was a smell.
Yeah, it smells like...
Exactly, or a dead one more like it.
You need some fresh air in here.
Well, this is the problem, Jason. I've kept everything sealed up tight all summer long so I don't lose all my nice cool air. Now all the dog smells and cooking smells and home gymnasium man cave smells are all building up and I can barely...
Dude, where are the Bueller sunglasses I gave you?
Oh, I don't know. They must be in my other...
Put on my emergency pair.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can install an air purification add-on to your existing air conditioner. Clean the air of dust and pollen and funky smells while you cool.
So I can keep all the cool air I saved up?
And your place won't smell like a dead...
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. 6:39. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hanging out here on the drill. Enjoying our day together. Jags go to San Francisco. They go with some offensive miscues. They have 13 drops, the most in the league. They've got 15 offensive penalties, tied for the most, and they've thrown 4 interceptions, tied for second. And still they're 2-1. Is that a good thing?
It's not bad.
Okay. Maybe we could suggest if they didn't have 15 offensive penalties and 13 drops, it might be 3-0.
Oh yeah, now that's another story.
But yeah. But 2-1, you got to fix those things. What bothers you most, drops, penalties, or interceptions?
Interceptions.
Really?
That we throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're giving the ball away.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, drops and penalties, we still got a fighting chance. Interceptions, you're just giving them you're just giving them the ball.
4 picks in 3 games.
But the interceptions that we have, I'm not as mad at Trevor about them, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of our receivers right now.
Mm-hmm. By the way, when we were talking about the Pro Football Hall of Fame, 3 Gators are in that nominated class. Lomas Brown, Marquise Pouncey, and Freddie T. So
go Gator.
Go Gator. Lomas Brown, by the way, is a really good NFL player. He's never gotten much play for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. They tell me Marquise Pouncey will, and obviously we know where we stand with Fred. So there is a Prime Video 3-part docuseries coming out that you may want to check out. It's called Cocaine Quarterback.
Ooh.
From college football natty champ to drug kingpin.
Kingpin?
Yeah. How about that?
Which quarterback was this?
Well, that's the thing. He's not really a quarterback. So he's this cool-looking California dude, right? I mean, this guy looks like Mr. California, okay? Right. USC volleyball player Owen Hansen. He tries out and he makes the 2003 USC football team. You know that team.
Oh, yeah, that's
Pete
Reggie
Carroll's
Bush.
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Reggie Bush. Yeah.
So, anyway, he makes that team. He's part of that team. I don't think he plays a whole lot, but he's on, and they all know who he is because they're in it talking about him. A couple of the dudes, like Lendale White. That's his name, right? The running back?
Yeah,
that's running back.
That's Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it was Thunder to Reggie's Lightning.
A few years later, Owen Hansen's working for a Mexican drug cartel, taking him from L.A., Mexico, Australia, Las Vegas, and then federal prison. Cocaine Quarterback, a 3-part docuseries on Prime Video. I got to watch that one.
Yeah. Is it out?
I think it comes out the 25th. Today.
Be today.
That would be today.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lock in on that.
Yeah, that's a good one to check out. Hey, I mentioned the Jags' offensive woes, and clearly there are. But on the defensive side of the ball, besides being number 1 in takeaways, which we all know, the Jags are tied for 5th in points allowed.
Okay.
Who are the 4 teams ahead of them, do you know?
Points allowed.
Yeah, who are the 4 teams that have played good football on the defensive side of the ball?
I got to say.
Let's see if you can get one.
Is Philly? No. No. Is Cleveland?
That's a good guess, but no. Green Bay, number 1, 44 points.
Okay.
Seattle, number 2, 47 points. San Francisco, number 3, 49 points. The Chargers, number 4, 50. And then Houston, Arizona, and the Jags. Should we take the under in the Niners Jaguar game Sunday?
I would.
Yeah, 49 and 51. But that's a good thing. Jaguars have not played well on the road, by the way, of late. So that's another thing. But I don't want to do this, Liam Cohen can get rid of this and get rid of that, because we did that with Doug Peterson, and that didn't turn out so well. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Remember with Doug Peterson? Oh, Doug Peterson just did this. Oh, Doug Peterson just did that. Then Doug Peterson went in the tank and got fired. So I'd rather just treat it as they come. Like getting rid of bad things to the franchise don't mean a whole lot to me. I don't care. Couple things on the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Good morning. Happy day. So good morning back. Phillies hit 8 dingers last night. Yes, they did. Their shortstop hit 3.
Oh, 3 in one game?
Danny Boy, I'd jump on the -3 or 3.5 for the Jags. If that injury report comes out similar today for the Niners, it'll go down to 2 quickly. Good point. Morning, Dan. Happy Ryder Cup weekend. Hopefully you can watch the Bulldogs completely dismantle, destroy, and tear the souls and the hearts out of the entire Alabama football nation Saturday night. That's going to be a good game. No one cares about the choker Mets. Well, you don't need to say that. I care. My sons care. My poor 2 sons. They care. So, where's Pross? He's on the road. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff on the text line. You can chime in, contribute to the program that way if you would like to. That's what we're doing here on the drill. Yeah, I think the Jags are on the road, maybe 1 win in their last 10 games. Does that sound righty?
1 road win in the last 10 games?
Yeah, let's think about it.
No, it can't be, because we lost all of our home games.
Well, we lost to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right. Stand by. Let's look real quick, and then we'll go to break.
Because we didn't do well at the bank last year.
No, we didn't. But we didn't do well anywhere last year.
You're right.
Right? I mean, we stunk. All right, we already lost 1 to Cincinnati.
Yeah, we did.
We lost to Indy to end the year last year. That's 2.
Yeah, that's tough.
Lost to Vegas 19-14. That's 3. Did win at Tennessee. That's 1-3. Lost at Detroit 1-4. Lost to Philadelphia 1-5. Lost at Houston 1-6. Lost to Buffalo 1-7. Lost to Miami to start the year 1-8.
Yeah.
Let's go to 23. Lost to Tennessee 1-9. Lost to Tampa Bay 1-10. Lost to Cleveland 1-11. 1-11. Beat Houston November 26th of 2023. 2 road wins at Pittsburgh, at Houston. Other than that, not very good. Yeah, 1-11. 1-11, Chief, on the road. I mean, I'm not counting London and stuff, right? But my gosh, boys, we got to do better than that. But whatever. Just go get a win. Just go get a win. I will keep it rolling here on the drill. This is the morning show on 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Florida State Seminoles tomorrow on the road at Virginia. The Seminoles laying 7, 59.5 the total at Scott Stadium in Charlottesville. Saturday, UCF, a 5.5-point dog at Kansas State. Next Saturday, Florida hosting Texas as the Gators look to end a 3-game losing streak. Thursday night football, the NFL. Seahawks a 1.5 favorite of the Arizona Cardinals. Sunday, the Buccaneers are a 3.5-point dog at home with the Philadelphia Eagles. Jacksonville Jaguars on the road at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers 3.5-point home favorites, 47.5 the total. Mac Jones and Brock Purdy both limited in practice for San Francisco. Cash back for every bet with a G-Bank signature Visa card. VSIN.com/GBank. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Hey friends, Frank Frangie here. You know me. I don't mess around when it comes to taking care of business. Well, if your plumbing or AC company is giving you excuses, it's time to make a trade. Call the pros at Duck Rooter. They're the trusted partner for some of the biggest commercial names in Northeast Florida. Their office team keeps billing smooth, and their field techs show up ready to fix the problem, fast and right. Bring in the starters with Duck Rooter, a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Call 904-862-6769. That's 904-862-6769. Tell them Frank sent you.
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
Joint replacement surgery is always a tough decision, but relief from chronic pain may be just around the corner. Dr. George Barber here, and there's a lot to consider to make sure you get the proper diagnosis and best path back to the range of motion and mobility you had. Age, lifestyle, and overall health all play a part. Let the team at Barber Orthopedics give you a full analysis to help you make the best decision. Log on to BarberOrthopedics.com or call the office to make an appointment. With offices across Jacksonville and ready to help you feel good again, we'll get you back on the road to recovery at Barber Orthopedics.
When the unexpected happens, you shouldn't have to face it alone. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we're here to fight for you. Whether it's an auto accident or a slip and fall, our Jacksonville team takes care of every detail, from investigating the incident to securing multi-million-dollar verdicts, so you can focus on getting better. And remember, you don't pay a dime unless we win your case. Our commitment is 24/7, bringing you the real support from real people who really care. Campione Law, your dedicated partners in justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Beaches Jewelry and Pawn is celebrating 30 years with a huge new and used firearm sale all September. It's the perfect time to save during Florida's Second Amendment sales tax holiday. 0 sales tax on firearms at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacks Beach.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Get ready. Monday Night Football is coming to Everbank Stadium October 6th. And this is a matchup you won't want to miss. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are throwing it back in their Prowler jersey as they take on the Kansas City Chiefs under the primetime lights. Don't wait. Be a part of the action. Get your tickets now by visiting us online at jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We can't wait to see you at the bank for primetime football.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
It's a custom tree surgeon's Thursday on The Drill.
It's too hot out right now. I'm going golfing later today.
Oh, it was hot yesterday.
And it's hot out there, man. I need a little cool weather, please.
Yeah, it was hot out there
It's
yesterday.
like this time of the year, you want to be like, oh, blue skies, like 72 degrees. By the way, appreciate all y'all checking on my neighbor, Benji. I told the story the other day.
Benji.
I was a hero and saved him from a horrible biking accident. He has surgery scheduled for tomorrow. So keep your thoughts and prayers up for Benji. He's got to get that foot fixed.
Hey, y'all, be careful out there, man.
Got to be careful. You're riding. Well, first off, I don't know. Don't be riding bikes if you're 60 plus something. Stay off the bikes, Benj. Just walk.
Get you a stationary bike.
Stationary bike. There you go. Hey, Jumbo Shrimp won last night. They lost the opener, so Game 3, the decider tonight, the International League Championship Series. So if you're looking for something to do on a Thursday night, Jumbo Shrimp are home tonight playing ball, a championship game.
Oh, tonight would be a good night. I think I read somewhere that they have the best record.
Yeah.
What was it? The best record in franchise history?
Mm-hmm. Morning, Dan. Morning, E.T.
What up?
Just wondering if Pross is aware of his newfound X fame within the Miami fan base.
Oh, man.
Have a great day, fellas. Is he aware of it? I tried to tell him, but he gets, I don't care. So I just kind of let it go. It's good for him. Let me put it this way. It's good for our friend to be off social media, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Social media doesn't agree with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've been the victim of a Prosser drive-by on the text line, you know what I'm talking about.
Y'all know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I missed this I saw the very end of this documentary, but it looked very good, and I want to watch it, and I'll go back and watch it. And somebody on the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosure, said, "Good morning, Dan. If Lane Kiffin was smart, he would stay at Ole Miss." I don't know about that. I think let me tell you what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Florida might be the one job that he'll take.
I can see, man, like he could bring that swag to Florida. I could see that.
I think Lane Kiffin, is if you were doing Vegas odds, I think Lane Kiffin would be the odds-on favorite to be the next coach at Florida. But we'll see. And by the way, we still have a coach. And yesterday, Urban Meyer suggested, and I don't know where the hell he's getting his information. He needs to shut up. I mean, Urbs, come on, man. Urban Meyer said, I don't think Napier's going anywhere. I'm like, Urbs, are you crazy? In fact, the Gainesville Sun said, relax, Urban. If UF wants to, there's enough money to buy out Billy Napier. Well, I'd hope so. Good gracious. Urban Meyer has a podcast, and he said Florida doesn't have the $21 million to buy out the remainder of Napier's contract. Last year it was $29 million or whatever it was, and they had the money. Kevin Brockway writes, all due respect to Meyer, who belongs in the Florida Gator Ring of Honor, but if Florida can find the money to buy out Napier, boosters made a cash call to buy out Napier last year. Plus, per terms of Napier's buyout, only half is owed within 30 days of his termination. The rest is due in 3 yearly installments. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Why didn't we become college football coaches? Where you get paid to fail? You get paid more money to fail. Imagine this.
Uh-huh.
Imagine that you and I, because we're linked, we ride together.
We die together.
Imagine you and I get fired from here. Say Jeff does something dirty, pushes us out. And imagine within 30 days of our termination, they give us $10 to $11 million.
Oof.
And then they give us the other 10 to 11 over the next 3 years.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Be real hard pressed to go back to work.
And then once you're in as a coach, you're in.
Yeah. You get fired, you get another job.
Going to get another job.
Yeah. It's weird how it works, isn't it?
Somebody who was on your staff or they're going to bring you back on.
Sure they are. I mean, $10 million is a significant chunk to swallow. Listen, not in this day and age. Not in this day and age. Year 4 under Napier, Gator Nation is past the point of settling for teams that try hard. They want results. No kidding. If Florida stumbles to 1-5, and by the way, very, very much on the board there, They play number 7 Texas and number 10 Texas A&M. I think that's probably when you make the move, right? Because then you come back home to face Mississippi State for homecoming. Think about the banners and such. Oh yeah, you don't want that going on. Anyway, so I don't know what Herbs is thinking with that. I gotta believe there's enough money that they had the money raised last year. So if Florida can't come up with $21 million, this is what he said. Billy Napier's caught in a firestorm. How's it end? Again, I don't see them making the change right now with $21 million owed. And that's going on a pretty well documented conversation with people throughout the country that there's, once again, where does it go? Where do you get the money from? I mean, well, you better be able to get the money or your program is not in any kind of good shape. So it'll be interesting to see. I, for one, am here to tell you that is not an issue right now, that if they want him out, he gone. And I think he will be gone. Hey, Dan, my brother-in-law wrecked on an e-bike while on vacation in Tennessee, also in his late 60s. I got this shirt to give him at Christmas. Oh, that's very good. I do my own stunts, and it has a guy flying off a bike. Very nice. I got to get that shirt for old Benji. What do you think, E?
I like it.
That's very good.
Hey, them e-bikes can be dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, I took a spill on mine a time or two.
Yeah. Somebody said something about you talking about stationary bikes when you got a bad Achilles.
I mean, I think I'm I can give that type of advice. More than qualified.
Yeah. Coaches are recycled year after year after year. There's no question about that. I wish I could get generational wealth to be absolutely horrible at my job. I know. Oof. It's just unbelievable. The text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures where I said, I'm glad Jeff's not on social media. You're absolutely right. Jeff told me to walk off the pier one time.
That's classic, Jeff.
That's true.
My dog told him to walk off the pier.
That's what he told him. All right, we got the 7 o'clock hour coming up. Doc Murphy's ahead, 10-minute drill. Riley Skinner and football talk. Stewie Moore in the Ryder Cup. All coming up right here on a busy Thursday on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. With so many stars on the field, there's always one that burns brightest.
And when he flashes, he is something to watch.
Who will be this week's Universal Roof and Contracting Offensive Player of the Game?
Watch out
on 1010XL.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, everything seems to be expensive these days. Awfully tough to, quote, save money. But if you could, would you at least find out? That's what I did with Craig and Chris Kaprowski with Goosehead Insurance. Listen, gang, they actually found me a great homeowner's insurance policy that it didn't take 50 or 100, but hundreds of dollars off my monthly mortgage payment. Ooh, I love that. What about auto insurance? Sort of like cable, right? If you don't look at it every year and pay attention, it seemingly goes up without explanation. Not with the Kaprowskis. They give you an explanation and constantly look for better alternatives. And one more thing about working with the Kaprowskis and Goosehead Insurance. You know how once you go online and get a quote, you get hundreds of emails? Not with them. So be it auto, flood, renters, homeowners, boats, small business, or life insurance, get a checkup today. They'll be very upfront, and they'll let you know if they can help you. They're easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprowski at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprowski, Koproski at Goosehead.com, or call them 478-8422. That's 478-8422.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Get the real story from people who know the beautiful game best. The Coaches Show, presented by Sporting Jacks with Cole Pepper, Sporting Jacks head of soccer Mark Warburton, and Sporting Jacks women's coach Stacy Ballum. Tuesday nights at 6
on 1010 a.m. Now, the Hurricane Report. Brought to you by Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
The Miami Hurricanes defense dominated the Florida Gators on Saturday night. Miami won 26-7, holding the Gators to only 141 total yards. The Gators were 0 of 13 on third downs. Next up for the Canes, a bye week before a big one in Tallahassee. The Hurricane Report brought to you by Performance Painting.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
When you're a little kid on the playground, they tell you don't hit back. Well, the courtroom isn't a playground. And if you've suffered an injury or death in your family, I'm here to tell you it's okay to hit back and fight to make them pay. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we understand all the pain and emotion that comes with being wrong. And we've dedicated our lives to making things right for people like you. So if you get hit back with Hastings Injury Law. Offices, Jacksonville.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple of years ago. Went smooth as silk. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. Was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey gang, it's football season, and I don't know a bunch about chips and dip, but I know this. If you got chips and you need dip, and if you need dip, let me tell you the dip for your chips. It's Daisy French Onion Dip. You'll love the new Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip as well. Game changers. These are delicious as homemade dip, made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. You've got to try the dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Jaguar QB Trevor Lawrence feels more at ease with the offense heading into the 49er matchup.
I have a really great grasp of what we're doing, what we're trying to get done, what I'm looking for.
While O-lineman Anton Harrison credits play calling for the run game success.
It also goes to the play calling. We run plays that it suits us, and we like to run and move.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:06 and 75 degrees, time and 10 brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the drill. Oh, yeah. Text line, one more thing. Great point. Great point. Best point of the day. Winner on the text line. Hey, Herbs. How about you give us some of the money back that you stole from the Jags to the Gators? Help them out. You could throw that $10 million right their way. That's fair, right?
Valid.
That is a valid point. No problem, Herbs. I tell you what. Take that money that you made, and hand that back over to hand that back over to the University of Florida. We'd appreciate that. Help out the program. Welcome back. It's The Drill, hanging out here on a Thursday, 7:08 in the morning. Good morning. Jags go to San Francisco. There'll be a lot of 49ers maybe standing on the sidelines and not playing. The injury report, 15 strong on the Niners side. So, back from the beautiful country side of the United States, out west there in Utah, we've got the Ox Gator on the phone. Gator, good morning.
Good morning, Guggen. Good morning, Guggen.
Good morning, Guggen.
I heard you guys talking about Bruce Pearl's retirement a few days ago, and I wanted to call in, but I had some meetings. Bruce Pearl, to me, is one of my favorite coaches that is not Gator related.
Yeah.
In the Southeastern Conference.
Okay.
And it's because of one thing, and you may remember what this one thing is. Do you remember what Bruce Pearl did that really set him apart from some of the other coaches?
Well, I listen. You accosted Bruce Pearl in the airport once, so we'll have that story here momentarily. Is that it?
That was my favorite thing. He put the F-talk on me.
He did.
And I love him for it.
So let me explain. We used to have a game here. It was called Celebrity Sightings with the Ox Gator. Ox Gator travels, not as much probably as he used to, but used to travel a lot for work. And he would find a celebrity.
Correct.
And he would always say something smart alecky to get a response from him. Like he'd go at him. He got a little nervous with Dennis Rodman one time, by the way, on a tram.
Rodman, I thought was going to just knock the hell out of him.
Rodman's 6'10". Rodman a big boy.
Yeah, he said something to Rodman about North Korea. That didn't go over well.
So, he just stared at me. He just stared at me. He didn't say one word. He just stared at me.
Heart just dropped. Heart just dropped.
So uncomfortable.
Nowhere to escape either, by the way.
No, I was on the airport. I was on the airport tram in Atlanta, and he just stared at me.
But anyway, where did you catch Bruce Pearl?
In Miami.
In
We
Miami.
were in the TSA line, and it was one of those little the pre-check line. You go back and forth like you're at Disney World. And I saw him, and he was in like just some button-up shirt, flip-flops, and shorts. And I thought, man, I know that guy. I don't know who that is. I know that guy. You just don't see him in his element. And, I mean, after 30 seconds, I thought, that's Bruce Pearl. And we had one more thing to go through until he got to the TSA pre-check line, or until he got to the scanner. And I said, don't worry, Coach. They're not checking for NCAA violations. And he looked right in my face and said, go F yourself. And I was so happy. That was one of the best days. Other than my kids being born, that was one of the best days of my life. I was so happy. I was giddy.
Now, Ox, that's a great story. You're back from Utah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a race out there through the mountains of Bryce Canyon.
Okay.
Went up. It was 19.55 miles. Oof. Supposed to be a 30K. But when you get on those trails, it's hard to do because you're following those bike trails, those mountain bike trails, and it was almost 20 miles. I did very well. Finished especially if you're going out there in those mountains because you start at 7,000 feet and you go up to about 9,500 feet.
Okay.
And so it's short on oxygen. But I finished in the 40th percentile. Very happy.
Okay.
One of the top in my age group. I'm 51 now.
Okay.
So took about 4 hours because you're going up hills.
Okay.
You're going up mountains, and it was.
Is
tough.
that 19 miles straight or is it broken up?
No, it's straight.
Oh,
you're
Lord.
Just going. You're going. So I ran from 7 till about 11:40 in the morning on Saturday.
And it's all uphill.
A lot of it, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you got to come back down, but you're going up and then you're coming back down. So
dear.
And it's in the mountains. So, but that's a pretty area. I mean,
beautiful area.
If you like going outdoorsy stuff, and Bryce Canyon and Zion, those are two very pretty places. But I wouldn't recommend running 20 miles up there. I tell you what, I ran this morning.
Yeah.
The goal was 20.
Yeah.
Had to cut it short.
Yeah.
Only went 15.
So
I was dying.
Yeah.
The mile, I think the mountains just took it out of me.
Yeah.
It's just my legs were smoked.
Because Ox has a marathon coming up. That's his main goal is this marathon in
1 month.
He's going to do the Marine Corps marathon up there in D.C. So
Yeah, 1 month. Never run a marathon before, so I'm trying to get after it and just trying to push it.
So you recommend running in Utah, but I don't think you would recommend driving in Utah.
No. We came around the corner, driving up to the Airbnb. We stayed with a bunch of people from my gym, and we were driving up to the Airbnb. Turned the corner of the mountain. A little deer comes sauntering right on out.
Oh, no.
Bam! So about to get an education from Hertz on how that works with the rental cars.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I tried to get that deer's information, but he wasn't giving it up. So we sent that deer to heaven.
Because normally deer will just get up, look at you, and keep it moving.
Not that one. He said it was
that one. I mean, it took it so hard. It ripped the fence. We had a Nissan Pathfinder that we had rented. We flew into Vegas and rented a car, and we had a Nissan Pathfinder, ripped the plastic fender off the passenger side over the tire, and then dented my wife's door so bad that you couldn't even open it. And I thought, well, they're going to notice this. so there was nothing we could do. There's nothing we could. I mean, at that point, there's nothing you can do, because if I would have turned right, we'd have gone off the mountain. If I'd have turned left, we'd have been in oncoming traffic. So that deer made his deal with God.
Yeah.
We sent him on his
That
way.
must have been a big boy.
Yeah, it was a full-grown, good-sized boy. So it was and going about 50, 60 miles an hour, there's just nothing you could do. So it was. My wife yelled out, "Oh, that poor deer!" And I said, "Screw that deer. What about the money?
What about this car?"
It's going to cost a dime. I mean, it's going to cost a dime easy. So if the boys want to put together a GoFundMe, I would appreciate it.
Get out of here, the Gator.
All right, we'll
Good
see
stuff.
you guys.
All right, Gator. 15-mile run this morning.
What?
Yeah. Woo, Lordy.
That'll take me about 2 weeks to complete.
That'd be a lot, man. That's impressive. So anyway, wish him well as he gets ready for his marathon. All right, Jaguars, Niners. We were talking about that. We'll do that when we continue. We have the 10-minute drill as well. But think about this now. If the Jags were somehow able to get this victory and get to 3-1, man, with this 4 game that we were looking at, I had no confidence level at all that they would be 3-1. That would be a huge step in the right direction for Jacksonville. But this is San Francisco now. Now you're getting them beat up, but this is not Houston. Houston did not look like a great team to me. Do you think Houston is going to get back in this thing? I don't.
Nah. It's between us and the Colts as far as for the division. And I don't think Danny Dimes going to play like this all season.
I don't think so either.
It's our division to win, man. Let's go get it.
I think it's right there if we can go get it. And again, I think, 9-8 is definitely a doable number.
Very.
Like, in other words, if I told you right now, Jags go 9-8, would you take that?
I mean, I would, yeah.
I'd take my chances. I think we're in the playoffs if we go 9-8. That's my point. I think we win the South if we go 9-8. I really do. Now, the Colts are 3-0, so you're saying, well, wait a minute, Hick. Colts are 3-0, so you're saying that they're only going to go 6-9 the rest of, or check that, 5-9 the rest of the way? And I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that they're, all that, to be honest with you. Let's see the Colts real quick here before we go to break. We don't play the Colts, by the way, till December 7th.
We play them twice in December.
Twice in December. Yeah. So we got a lot of twists and turns to go through. All right, Colts go Rams this week. Colts going to get their first loss of the week.
That's a L.
Okay. Then they got Vegas at home, though.
Yeah, that's a dub.
And then they got Arizona. That's a big game because if they can beat Arizona, let's say if they can get to 5-1, then the narrative starts to change. All right, then they got to go to the Chargers. So they go to L.A. twice. Ooh, that's 5-2. Tennessee 6-2 at Pittsburgh, 6-3. Atlanta at home. Going to need Atlanta to step up. At Kansas City. They got 2 with Houston, 2 with us. They got Seattle and San Francisco also. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I'll take my chances with 9-8, bro. I'll take my chances with 9-8. Now Indiana Jones needs to slow down. 272, 316, and 228 in his 3 games.
Yeah, he airing that thing out.
And Jonathan, don't call me Fred Taylor. 71, 165, and 102.
He's having a heck of a season too.
So yeah, we got to. Now they go out and beat the Rams this week. Then everything changes. Talk about that and more. It's 10-minute drill coming up next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is the game right here that they're able to make a play.
It's the top of the highlight reel.
What a play!
The Performance Painting High Performance Play of the Game on 1010XL. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey, Jacksonville, Hicken here, and I got a new play to call. Checkmate Coatings. I've tested the field. Checkmate Coatings is the new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. You know what I'm talking about, man. You got a garage in there. It's all cracked and stained and smelly. Listen, call Brendan over at Checkmate Coatings, man. He will take great care of you, and he will change that garage and make it a Shangri-La, man. Wait till he coats that floor. It gives you like a brand new room with all kinds of possibilities. I'm telling you. It's unbelievable. I've done it in my house. It's great. It's worth it. By the way, Brendan, the owner, keeps Jacksonville crews keep prices low with no massive overheads. For more information, go to checkmatecoatings.com. Checkmatecoatings.com. Checkmate Coatings, gang. It's your floors, missing piece. Da 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 da.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. I think Billy Napier's time is up. I think Billy's a good man. I think Billy's a good person. But he was selfish and arrogant in his refusal to give up play calling. It's clear he's not good at that. And at the end of the day, that's going to cost him his job. You can be a good guy, but you can't be selfish and arrogant. He should have turned over play calling. It's now just a matter of time. Billy Napier will not finish the season as the Florida Gator coach. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% and homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit DFHSalesEvent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Looking for a vacation from the ordinary? Celebrate the end of summer at Tobacco Cove. Join us Saturday, September 27th from 1 to 4 p.m. for a sensory getaway with Espinosa's Cigars. Discover exceptional cigars, delicious food, and your chance to win awesome prizes. Tobacco Cove at 3849 Bay Meadows Road. It's more than a cigar store, it's an experience. Don't miss out. Your escape awaits.
He thinks he knows what he's talking about.
Of course.
Find out if he does.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Catch CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco every Friday afternoon on The Frangie Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Jacksonville.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey, and I only like to recommend the best, which is why I'm proud to say that I chose Pella Windows and Doors for my own home. And now's a great time to upgrade your home with 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 years of interest-free payments on the best windows and doors in the business. Don't wait. Schedule a free consultation at PellaJacks.com or visit their showroom on Phillips Highway just north of Bay Meadows. For quality you can trust and savings you can't miss, that's Pella Windows and Doors.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we hand out a prize pack. He continues to tell me it's razzle-dazzle. And I think it's Frampton Live. What do you got, E?
And you are correct. I got a pair of tickets to see Peter Frampton at the St. Augustine Amp. That's happening on Wednesday, October 29th. Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. But one lucky winner, one lucky Guggen, can win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
There you go. On the text line, Indiana Jones isn't throwing interceptions either. Amen. He's playing mistake-free football. If he can do that, watch out. Watch out. Because that's an important part of what they do. They have the talent, and they're getting good quarterback play. And if they can get good quarterback play, they got a lot of good football players. Jonathan Taylor's a really good football player, and it's, they got a good team. Here we go on the Ryder Cup. Let the jabs begin, which is always fun. Opening tee shot coming up tomorrow, right? Gamesmanship began, though. Luke Donald took a few subtle jabs. We're fueled by something money cannot buy. Then U.S. captain Keegan Bradley made the first bogey of these matches when he spoke of being around the 17th green at Brookline for one of the biggest moments of Ryder Cup history, only to mistakenly say Justin Rose, not Justin Leonard, made the putt. Oh, no. Actual golf doesn't start until Friday morning at Rowdy Bethpage Black. More than 5,000 fans who attended the opening ceremony. Again, our boy Murph's going up there, right?
Yes, sir.
Made their presence felt with constant chants of USA and a smattering of boos for the Euros. Donald is the first European to be captain in consecutive Ryder Cup matches since Bernard Gallagher back in the 90s. So this will be interesting. This is a Donald wasted a little time in bringing money into the conversation. He's seizing on this, saying the Ryder Cup is not about prize money or world ranking points. It's about pride. Big story this year, and it's just tone deaf of the Americans, tone deaf of everybody involved. And it's just, and if anybody was complaining about not getting paid, it's just not cool. I mean, it's just such a fun event. It's so cool. It's so great. It doesn't need to be tarnished with money. And it's not a lot to these guys. It's a lot to you and me. And they're going to give most of it to charity, I'm sure. It doesn't matter, man. It's a bad look. Euros won 10 of the past 14 contests. Usually it's the American team that looks stronger. I don't know that the American team looks stronger now. They're even Steven at worst. Who's favored in Vegas? If I want to bet.
Like would you bet on an individual player?
No. U.S. or Europe?
It's probably Europe, man.
Home field is a big deal in the Ryder Cup.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'll check on that and see. But that gets going this weekend. So, I told you tomorrow night, big night, FSU, Virginia. FSU off to a terrific start. Now, look, two throwaway games against, teams like Florida played to start the year. But they put up huge numbers against those two teams, and they have a win over Alabama in their back pocket. We're going to talk with Riley Skinner coming up in the 8 o'clock hour about Alabama, Georgia as well. But here's one that, you want to show that you're going to – now, you got a showdown with Miami next week. But only 6.5-point favorites. And they have a veteran quarterback, Virginia does, in Chandler Morris. He's been at Oklahoma, TCU, North Texas, and now Virginia. So he's bounced around. sixth year, old guy, but threw for 380 yards and 4 touchdowns against Stanford. Now, Stanford's terrible. But we'll see. We'll see. Virginia's offensive line has only allowed 1 sack this year. It's just hard for me to throw stats at you because the stats are skewed towards FSU just because of who they've been playing. But again, they played very well against Alabama. So that's what you see. And they're missing FSU's missing a couple running backs, but they're getting Squirrel White back. So that's a good thing. They're one of their receivers. And Castellanos is listed as probable. He's going to play. So depending on how he does, that will be obviously hugely important to keep him upright, keep him healthy going forward. So, yeah, for sure. Then you got Alabama and Georgia. All signs to me point to Georgia, except one thing. Alabama, I think, has beaten them like 6 of the last 7 times they've met. So they sort of, I don't want to say they're in Georgia's head. I know this game means a lot to Kirby Smart. It's the one team that he has struggled to beat. Even last year when Nick Saban wasn't there. But the game was in Alabama. Alabama jumped on him early. You'll remember Georgia came all the way back, took the lead, and Alabama won it with that throw to Ryan Williams late. It was a great game. Great game. So Alabama, Georgia should be that'll be a terrific one. That'll be a terrific football game. One that everybody, I think, is looking forward to. So, and then also, you also have the whiteout in a huge game in the Big Ten, Penn State, Oregon. So Saturday night, you got 2 great ones on tap. Penn State, Oregon. I kind of think this might be Penn State's time. And Dante Moore's played well for Oregon, but I need to see more from him. Huge game for them, though. Huge game for Penn State. Penn State needs to. The last thing Penn State wants to do this year, is to go 10-2. Yeah, they'll get in the playoff, but James Franklin needs these games. James Franklin needs a statement win. James, so to me, that's a big one. That's a big game. So I'll be interested to see how that one plays out. That one will be fun. And it's a big whiteout and everybody's excited and so we'll see. Penn State started off well. They're 3-0. After Oregon, they get UCLA, Northwestern, Iowa, all wins. Then they go to Ohio State. That's their other big one. I don't think they'll lose any other games. Indiana, Michigan State, they got Nebraska at home and at Rutgers. They're not losing any of those games. Penn State's loaded. But, like I said, James Franklin year in and year out has been really, really good. Really, really good. So, one other thing. Oh, I got this sent to me. Thank you. The USA minus 145, Europe plus 150.
Oh, that's the line?
Yeah. Thank you, KB. I like to read the text line. Not the text line, the text between me and my Mets group. All right? Started at 8:04 yesterday. Mets about to play the Cubs. Lock in, boys. Phillies up 3-1. Pirates up 2-0 in the 6th. Here we go. Because we want the Marlins to be eliminated, and we want the Pirates to beat the Reds. This bleep ump has squeezed us for 2 Ks. LMAO. Oh, dear. He's out. Let's bleep and go, Tyrone. We threw a guy out at home. He's out. Bleep. Bleep, home plate ump. That's 3 you missed, jackass. Heck yes. I hate Ravitch and Olney. Justin Lawrence pitching for the Pirates right now. Justin Lawrence, First Coast High School. Thank you, Justin Lawrence.
Shout out.
Well done. I said, need you, JL. That a boy, Tong. Tong was pitching for the Mets. Glad the wind is blowing in. Need some hits now. Reds inside the park home run. So we're watching all these different games. We have 0 hits, boys. Pirates 3 outs away. Come on, Jonah. Pray for Pittsburgh. We are screwed. So that's a fair ball, but the one in the Blue Jays game last night was foul. Okay. Our starters don't even give us a chance. I'm flipping over to the Pirates game, calling in a night. We ain't coming back again. No, we're not. Dickie Lovelady. We have a pitcher named Dickie Lovelady, on the Mets.
I like that.
Yeah, Dickie Lovelady was in to pitch. Pirates had the bases loaded, 2 outs. Come on, Buccos flew out. Reds tie it. Oh, my God, we're screwed. Pirates score. Need another. Yes, I'm watching. Come on, Pirates. Need the Dodgers, too. This morning. New life, boys. Dodgers and Pirates win. One of the guys says, you really want to get in like this? Yes. Yes, I do. That's the last one. All right, 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. Tell them what they're going to win.
A pair of tickets to see Peter Frampton at the St. Augustine Amp on Wednesday, October 29th. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com, but one lucky Guggen can call me up right now to win a pair. 904-641-1010. Come on, somebody.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Southside Kia is now Kia on Atlantic. New name, new location, same great deals. And we're ready for you. We're going all out with end of summer savings, like new Kia starting at $20K. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Or you can even hit the road with financing rates as low as 0. It's not too late. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Start of our favorite season here in Jacksonville, right? Football season, baby. You want to get that house nice and clean for all the guests that you're going to have coming over to watch some ball, right? For sure you do, right? Carpets, towels, rugs, upholstery, hardwood. Time to get that home Zero-Resified. So time to call the cleaning pros at Zero-Res. Right now, from Jacksonville's Ultimate Carpet Cleaner, get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139. Plus a 4th room is free. Take $100 off your air duct cleaning as well. Don't forget about cleaning your dryer vent, too. Schedule your appointment at ZeroResJacksonville.com. That's ZeroResJacksonville.com or call them 287-5727. 287-5727. Ask for the 1010 special. Don't forget, Zero Res can clean both your home and your business. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's Zero Res. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Unlike those big corporate-owned stores, Beard's Diamonds doesn't rely on AI to help you find the right diamond. Beard's Diamonds specializes in DI, Diamond Intelligence. As Town Center's only locally owned jeweler with international connections, Beard's Diamonds is the smart choice for choosing the right jewelry for any occasion. Our Diamond Intelligence comes from years of helping your Jacksonville neighbors and connecting them to beautiful, dazzling diamonds from top designers like Tacori and Verragio. Diamond Intelligence is about finding the diamond that expresses what words can't and leaves her speechless. And Diamond Intelligence is tapping into partners from around the globe to find your true treasure without the middleman markups and bottom-line algorithms. Come experience the local, loyal, and helpful difference of Beard's Diamonds in Town Center, home of Diamond Intelligence. There's nothing artificial about it. Beard's Diamonds, proud to be Jacksonville's jeweler at the St. John's Town Center.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? You have questions? Call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Hey, First Coast, it's your boy Leon Searcy, your lemon pepper guy. Back and better than ever for Wingstop. You know I can't resist those crispy, flavorful wings that make your taste buds dance. Wingstop just opened a hot new spot on Jeremiah Street in Middleborough. There's 17 locations, now serving up the most mouth-watering wings in town. And my all-time favorite, lemon pepper. Try their new quick and easy ordering on the app and swing by today for fresh, hot wings made for you. Only at Wingstop.
The AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. This is the drill. Jags 4-16 all time on the West Coast. Is that correct?
All time?
Probably is. Probably is. You know? Watch out for Indiana. Penn State, Indiana, going to be a great game. That's fair. Did I say Indiana? Do they play Indiana? Yeah, they do. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I glossed right over Indiana. Shame on me. I glossed over our future coach of the Gators, perhaps. So, yep. I glossed over that one. That's a good game. But going back to Franklin for just a quick second, 13-3 last year, great year, right? 10-3 the year before, 11-2 the year before that. Those are all great years, man. But Penn State wants more. He's gone 11-3, 11-2. You know, they want him to go 12-0, go into and get to the national. You know, they want to take that next step. Are they capable of winning it all? I think they could if things went their way. But 2-3 losses a year. And yeah, shame on me for just blowing right by that game. For sure. That's it. So it's Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana. Those are the three games. He needs to win two of those, at least. You know, because, again, you get in the college football playoff, anything could happen. They had some success last year in that. So, we shall see. Saw Vernon Bryan the other day. He's on the Checkmate Coatings hotline. Good morning, Brian.
Hey, good morning, Dan.
What's up?
You know, I was listening to the Helmets and Heels the other day, and they brought up a point.
Okay.
I had kind of forgotten about it, that, you know, Trevor doesn't just lead the league in drop passes this year. It's been the past 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I kind of started thinking about that. I was like, we've had a bunch of different people through here.
Here's what I say, Brian, though. I am so tired of the drop passes BS. And I'm going to tell you why it's BS. And because we've had this argument, because Trevor's had the most drop passes since 2021, 122. But you know who's had the second most drop passes? Patrick Mahomes. You know who's had the third most drop passes? Joe Burrow. You know who's had the fourth most drop passes? Josh Allen. So
yeah,
I don't get the whole. I just get tired of the drop passes. Listen, I get it, and it is something that it was awful on Sunday. Like, that was the worst one I've seen. That was the first time I thought, what are we doing? You know, that looked like a problem. You know, which I trust that they'll fix. I mean, Parker Washington, I don't think of as a guy who drops passes. You know, so I hear what you're saying, but it's too much of an excuse for me. But continue.
You know, one thing too, the stats are always never correct, because I was looking back at some stats of Blake Bortles and things, and you can never tell when the stats are accumulated. Like, was it in drives? Was it just junk time?
Yeah, also a good point.
Kind of hard to tell. Like, the one pass that. The worst NFL pass I've ever seen was in the Buffalo playoff game. Blake Bortles was rolling left to throw out a little dump-off pass, and literally it was a 3-yard pass. He threw it right into the dirt. I mean, you know, but then I saw something similar to that this past weekend too, you know, a little dump-off pass to the running back out the back, and low at his feet, couldn't catch it. It just, sometimes there's just some bad plays. But, man, I just hope we can get the offense going, And can you look up one stat for me? I haven't been able to find.
I'll be glad to.
What is our points off turnovers? Everybody keeps, relating the 9 turnovers, which is awesome. I was just curious, how many points have we gotten off those 9 turnovers?
Okay. I'll look that up. I appreciate it. All right, buddy.
Thanks.
Good to hear from you, Burning Brian. Let's see if we can find that real quick. We'll probably have to take some time on that, but let's see what. I know we have 9 turnovers.
We had 9 all last year, right?
Yes. It's been unbelievable. That equals last year's total. So shout out to what the defense has been doing. And if they can continue to do that, they're going to win. Listen, there is no better statistic than winning the turnover battle.
Correct.
You win the turnover battle, you're going to win most games, man.
The odds are you're going to win the game.
Yeah. The odds are always on your side that you're going to be victorious. So, but I don't see. I'm going to have to do some digging on that one. So we'll work on that.
So Micah, Micah Parsons,
yes,
he had a suite, when he played for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, okay.
And now that he got traded for the, to Green Bay, you would think that he would get refunded, right? Mm-hmm. Well, there's Micah on there. He was asked about that.
Okay.
Did you get this game? I still got my suite. There, so I was good on tickets.
So you couldn't get a refund on your suite?
Nah, no refunds.
Jerry said, nah.
So Micah had purchased his suite for the year?
Correct.
Do you think he leaves that empty for home games, or do you think he has somebody selling it for him? Like
he probably sells it off to the younger players there. Yeah. He has to do something.
Yeah.
Try to recoup some of that money back.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll take a break. We got Doc Murphy in the house. That's coming up next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Childhood cancer does not discriminate, and 43 children are diagnosed every day in the United States. This is Tom Coughlin, and the J Fund needs your help year-round. Find out how you can help the J Fund by visiting tcjfund.org.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey Jacksonville, Rick Ballou here. Looking for a brand new truck? Right now, Crew Cab Ram trucks start at just $38,900 at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram West Side. And every new retail purchase comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost. From tough Ram trucks to adventure-ready Jeeps, they've got the perfect ride waiting for you. Stop by Commonwealth Avenue or shop online at jackswest.com. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram West Side, proud partner of the Jaguars.
Soft takes are boring. That's why I dropped the hammer on the Frangie Show. I'm Hayes Carlion. Listen for Hammer Time with Hayes, weekday afternoons on 1010XL.
Hammer Time with Hayes, driven by Kia on Atlantic.
Hey, Hickett here for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium service for the life of your doors. Nothing more frustrating than your garage door misfiring. If mine ever does, no worries. I call Action Garage Door because they take action immediately. Jeff and Art and his crew, Jacksonville folks, not some big out-of-town chain that you have to go through. You call Jeff, his people are on it right away. And right now, to celebrate 25 years in Jacksonville, they'll tune, lube, and inspect your garage door absolutely free. Just give them a call. I've been in my house for 23 years. I got my new garage door about 2-3 years ago. Man, everybody always talks about it. It's a terrific-looking garage door. Improves curb appeal. And by the way, the garage door openers of today, great features. Smart home integration, quiet operation, added security. Something goes wrong with your garage door, take action with Action Garage Door. How do I get a hold of them, Hick? Garage Door 911, of course, garagedoor911.com. Easy to find. They're Action Garage Door, and you can get all your information at Garage Door 911.
Jags fans,
This one's for you. If you've got MyGate rewards, you're already in the game. But now you've got a shot at the ultimate prize, meeting QB1 himself, Trevor Lawrence, at Everbank Stadium with 3 friends by your side. With the MyGate Rewards Gatorade Club, every 5 Gatorade items you purchase equals 1 entry toward your chance to win. Stack them up and score big. See store for details. Gear up for the season. Gates got you.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $3,600 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more value at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Keeping kids active is a full-time job for parents, so let I-9 Sports help. They've got winter and spring registration open right now for kids all over the First Coast to enjoy their favorite sports. Log on to i9sports.com and don't miss out on the upcoming seasons. Enter 1010 in the promo code.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF, the Jacksonville Icemen, and Northeast Florida area high schools.
Turn it up! Southeast Orthopedic owned Dr. Kevin Murphy, the legend in the house. Always good to see Dr. Kevin Murphy. How are you, sir? Good. By the way, se-ortho.com for all your orthopedic needs in the Jacksonville area. Nobody does it better than those fine folks over there. Doc, let's start with the Jaguars. Just one injury of note that I want to ask you about. So I saw Dyami Brown get tackled, and he stayed down, and it looked like all the weight went down on his shoulder. I always think collarbone right there. Now, my question is, I watched him walk off the field. It seems to me, and I may be wrong about this, so correct me. When you break your collarbone, they almost always have your arm like this, and held up against your body when you initially do it. He was walking off, and I could tell he was favoring his shoulder, but his arm was sort of dangling, like hanging down. Is there any? Is that a good observation or not necessarily?
Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Hanging his arm makes you worry more that he dislocated the shoulder.
Okay.
That the ball came out of the socket.
Okay.
But how they carry it, it's not necessarily that. But to your point, if you broke your clavicle, your collarbone, you're going to support that thing because any movement hurts. So you don't want to hang, and that hurts more. Ugh. So, yeah. So hard to know for sure. When you get compressed sideways like that, the AC joint gets injured typically where you snap the collarbone, the clavicle.
Yeah.
But to your point, the way he was holding him, you can know all the above. He could have dislocated his shoulder.
If he dislocated his shoulder, is that something that they immediately pop in? Is that something that needs to be surgically fixed? Is that something that, how do you treat that, I guess?
So if it is a dislocated shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
you would try to put it in on the sideline. If you get it,
Is that when you reach up and you whack it back in there? Is that what you guys do?
usually you just kind
Or
of
is it
try to get
gentle?
it to relax and gently pull down on it, and it pops in. Sometimes I had one on the sideline at a high school game a couple weeks ago, and you put a towel around their chest, and one person pulls one way, and I pull the other way to pop it in. Yeah, so it can be put in a couple ways, but the quicker you get it in, the better. The longer it stays out, the harder it is to get in. So that's a problem. But I didn't see them doing that. Hard to know when they go in the tent what they did.
Well, I watched him. He walked off and went right into the. So
yeah, it's hard to know what happened.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah,
I haven't heard a whole lot about what it actually.
I wouldn't expect him to play this Sunday, but I don't know after that. But
yeah, if it's a minor AC joint injury, you could play with that.
All right, well, we'll see then. He didn't practice yesterday, so
Fracture he won't play. If he dislocated, he probably won't play either.
Yeah,
unless it's something. Some dislocators, they've had it come out before you put it in. Okay, you play through this season, whatever, and fix it afterwards. They're not emergently fixed unless you broke something.
All right, the Dallas Cowboys are missing their guy, CeeDee Lamb, high ankle sprain. They put him at running back, which is, again, it's so, what an idiot, put him at running back. Well, he's just trying to get him the football. He's getting him the football. It could happen anywhere on the football field, so I don't think that had anything to do with it. But it always looks bad when it happens to happen at that position. But definitely a high ankle sprain. They say 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, everything's a high ankle sprain nowadays. But if it's truly a high ankle sprain where we injure the ligament that goes between the tibia and the fibula, 2 bones of the ankle, that really takes longer than that. It's more 8 weeks, but we'll see. If he's in a boot and he's not putting weight on it, it's probably a high ankle sprain.
Okay. Najee Harris, bad break there. I mean, this guy's had a tough year. He got injured in the fireworks thing with his eye. He was out a while in training camp still, and then finally gets healthy and Achilles, right?
Yeah, it was obvious when he did it.
You know it, yeah.
Yeah, you could see he tries to push off, and his foot just kind of flopped. It's like, oh, no. But it may, there's been a lot of those this year and the last couple of years, really. Hard to know why, but people say, oh, it's the turf. Well, the turf hasn't changed in years, so that's not it.
Okay.
His case, maybe they didn't, he came in late from having been injured and didn't get full training camp going, so his may have been a training issue.
You always wonder about, and again, the data as it comes in, and you're right, the turf is a turf. And do they happen more on turf or more on grass? I know they were always worried at the one up in Jersey, the Met, that one, they always seem to have some injuries there. We got a knee here out in San Francisco with Nick Bosa. It was interesting. They came out and said they didn't think it was the ACL, and then right after the game. And then on Monday, they said the ACL was torn. So I'm assuming that, and you have to do the MRI to get the full, right?
Well, you
generally, because you'll tell me you generally can almost always tell if the ACL is torn. You can,
yes.
Right? But
sometimes not.
Okay.
Sometimes if the guy's really painful and he's spasming his quad, you can't get, or some of those guys such a big, huge leg,
right?
That it's a little more difficult sometimes. If somebody's hands aren't real big to get around it, it may be harder to do the exam. But
I'm just wondering if that was a miss. Like it could have been a miss. Like I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's not, but I need to check it.
Yeah, you're getting the MRI anyway. But you usually know. And in that case, you'd say, hey, you're not going back in.
Right, for sure.
It's good to be able to diagnose.
Now,
it.
what was interesting about him is I don't know if you saw this when he came off the field and he looked up at, I'm assuming, a loved one, and he went and gave the thumbs down sign.
Yeah.
So we knew it was serious. We just didn't know how serious. I think they were hoping like maybe it's not an ACL. Maybe it's something that, because it's still early in the year, maybe he can miss 2 months and come back. But
well, a lot of the guys, when they tear their ACL, they hear a pop or feel a pop.
That's all.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right? You know you did something bad.
Right. They're hopeful, and I would guess that they're going to get Brock Purdy back. Mac Jones is banged up with a knee. Brock Purdy's had the left shoulder, but the toe has been the thing that's been, right? It's that dadgum toe injury.
Turf toe is getting
toe is getting people, man.
Now, that can be a related to AstroTurf or whatever,
right?
The Pro Turf that they have now,
right? So anyway, we'll see. I would assume that he will play coming up on Sunday. Ezra Cleveland toughed it out with an ankle. He definitely wasn't 100%, but I think he showed something by playing through it. You know, kind of that type of thing. Offensive lineman, I guess you just tape it as tight as you can and go, right? I mean, what else do you do?
Tape it, you put a brace on it.
Yeah,
you know, their lateral movement isn't as significant as a skill guy, but yeah, there's still a lot of weight, a lot of force going in different directions. So it's not without risk putting him back in.
I should ask you about DJ Lagway as well. Again, he rarely throws it deep. I have no idea about the shoulder, but I will say this. He comes out of the Miami game. He's clearly not the same player he was. And he definitely doesn't look like he can move as well as he did. I don't know if it's the size, whatever. But he came out of the Miami game, and he did have a boot on. They said he got stepped on, though, and he did practice yesterday. So he's back practicing, and they said it was more precautionary than anything with the boot.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense then.
Yeah.
Stepped on his toe. He got stepped on.
If you put him in a boot,
you
put it in the boot because he either had some fracture or he has a ligament injury that you're protecting. You don't protect it for a couple of days and then you're back out of the boot. That doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
No.
Okay. Well, this whole thing hasn't made sense, and I don't want to call out anybody, but I don't know if we'll ever get the whole story on DJ Lagway, but it's just mind-boggling. But this only adds to it because you tell me now that it makes no sense to put a boot on for a day or two and then be back out practicing.
0 cents. 0 cents. It doesn't make any sense. What is the boot doing for 2 days?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, okay. Well, great to hear.
But he does look slower, I'll tell you that.
He does look slower.
From year to year, he looks slower. When I commented when I was watching the game that he was trying to run around that.
And he doesn't throw some of the time he doesn't have time to do it, but he very rarely throws it deep. It's a train wreck. And I don't know if it's the injuries or if it's the coaching or if it's him. He never was that good. I don't know. And because there's not a lot of openness about what he's been through.
Well, it's part of it. Lower extremity, this, that, and the other. You don't really know for sure, but he does look like he's limited running compared to last year. So they thought he had some lower extremity, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But again, boots are used for ligament injuries that you're protecting, but you don't protect it for 2 days. If it's a presumed fracture that you're protecting, you don't do it for 2 days. If you got stepped on and it hurts, okay, well, maybe it won't hurt as much in a boot. Come on. That's the boot thing doesn't make any sense for 2 days.
All right, a couple others. Mike Evans, hamstring. He did it last year. He missed a month. You always tell me 6 weeks, so I know I'm not seeing him anytime soon. That's what I'll just...
Well, if you see him anytime soon, you'll then not see him for a long time.
He'll be at greater risk.
Right.
What about a quad strain?
Quads are less of a problem than the hamstrings.
Okay.
For whatever reason, just the stress on them that, coming back on a quad isn't as big a deal as a hamstring. So.
Okay, that, by the way, is Terry McLaurin, the wide receiver for Washington. He has a quad strain. Tyrone Tracy, running back with the Giants, shoulder dislocation. They're saying week 6 to 8, he'll be back. We've already talked about Joe Burrow. We've talked about Brock Purdy. They're hopeful that Jaden Daniels, after a week off, will be back with the knee injury. So
this was probably a minor, MCL type thing.
Yeah. But well done. We got a lot in today. Anything else, Doc?
I don't think anybody the Ryder Cup wise is injured, are they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the
hopefully nobody's ego gets hurt, and hopefully they can use that money wisely. Listen, don't forget Bumps and Bruises Clinic. By the way, it's one of the greatest things that Southeast does. If your kid gets hurt, you want to get a jump start on rehab or whatever, or he gets banged up, or sometimes they wake up and they're like. I know with my son one time, it was like he woke up the next morning, his knee was all swollen up, and he was like, I don't know what happened, but it hurts. I'm like, all right, let's go get it checked. It's a great thing to do, and you can get some answers quick and at least get started on the rehabilitation and stuff if you need to, and you guys are available. Just go to SC-Ortho, find out where they are on Saturday mornings.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you,
Dr. Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. We'll come back to the Riley Report next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
entered. Open the door to the Jags locker room to bring you exclusive insights and interviews on 1010XL. This just in the locker room with Hayes Carlyon. Unlocked by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville, and now's the time to drive away in luxury.
That's right, Jennifer. The $7,500 tax credit ends this month. It's your last month to take advantage of this incredible opportunity.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, drive the all-new electric Optique, Lyric, and Vistique. They are all in stock and ready to drive today.
See all of our inventory at Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.com or visit us on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent you.
Join Jim Furyk and other legends of the PGA Tour for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K, October 3rd through 5th at Timuquana Country Club. Catch the new community concert series on the 17th hole after play, featuring country artists Low Cash and Love and Theft. Public parking is free with complimentary tournament access for military, courtesy of ViStar Credit Union. Get tickets now for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K, starting at just $25 at Ticketmaster.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Food that's good for you can taste good too. Flame Broiler has protein-packed bowls to fuel your day. Introducing their new chicken avocado salad bowl, made with romaine lettuce, rice, cabbage salad, and topped with a delicious house sesame dressing. It's a bowl full of goodness. Eat in, take out, or catered. Flame Broiler is easy to enjoy. Come in Monday through Sunday for happy hour, 2 to 5 p.m. for a chicken mini bowl and drink for $6.95 plus tax. 5 area Flame Broilers to serve you.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,600 five-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design help us get organized at home. They create custom storage solutions for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and more. Closets by Design will transform clutter into seamless organization. Call today to schedule a free in-home consultation and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. But only until September 30th. 18 months financing is available. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Say goodbye to glasses and contacts with customized vision treatments at Bowden Eye & Associates. Hicken here. Dr. Bowden and his expert team will bring you the latest options. You got Evo implantable Collamer lenses, refractive lens exchange, or traditional LASIK. But what they do is they tailor it just for you. Imagine waking up to that clear vision. No hassle, no fuss. Ready to see the difference? Call now or visit BowdenEye.com and get that free, that's right, I said free screening. Bowden Eye & Associates, and they're keeping the First Coast focused.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming over so quick.
Sure thing, pal. What's the big...
Whoa! See, I told you there was a smell.
Yeah, it smells like...
Exactly, or a dead one more like it.
You need some fresh air in here.
Well, this is the problem, Jason. I've kept everything sealed up tight all summer long so I don't lose all my nice cool air. Now all the dog smells and cooking smells and home gymnasium man cave smells are all building up and I can barely...
Dude, where are the Bueller sunglasses I gave you?
Oh, I don't know. They must be in my other...
Put on my emergency pair.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can install an air purification add-on to your existing air conditioner. Clean the air of dust and pollen and funky smells while you cool.
So I can keep all the cool air I saved up?
And your place won't smell like a dead...
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
PRI Productions is the official game day production partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi, I'm Randy Goodwin, president and owner of PRI Productions. Chances are, if you've been in Jacksonville over the last 30 years, you've seen our work, from corporate and social events to concert production and much more. We have the equipment and expertise to make your next event memorable. So call the experts at the Jaguars Call. PRI Productions, bringing your ideas to life.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Lone Pronto Jacks. Jag quarterback Trevor Lawrence weighed in on the challenge facing San Francisco's defense.
They're a pretty simple scheme. They're not trying to really trick anyone.
Meanwhile, Florida's DJ Lagway has battled online rumors, but Coach Napier says he's fully healthy and practiced on Tuesday. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
1010 1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line.
Hello.
Your floor's missing piece. And now, Catlin Truck Accessories brings you the Riley Report with Riley Skinner on 1010XL.
Oh, yeah! We got the man, the legend, Mr. Demon Deacon, Mr. Bowles Bulldog, Riley Skinner. What a nice win for Bowles last week. You took it to Oakley's a good team, man. I was expecting a good game there. You guys handled them pretty well.
I wasn't expecting that outcome. I mean, I felt confident, but I didn't expect that. Boys played well. Defense particularly played really well.
All right, well, congrats. Who do you got this week?
Baldwin.
Oh, that's our boy Dylan Denmark squad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hail Caesar, Dylan. So we'll talk to him when he comes in here in a little bit. All right, let's jump in.
Baldwin.
Yeah, all right. I like that. Listen, should Florida State be on upset alert?
Man, you're going right to the rolling lock.
Oh, no!
I don't know. Look, I can't find a real good rolling lock that I'm excited about and confident in. But that game that's one to keep an eye on.
It's a little danger. There's a little danger there. It's a little, sandwich game, and it's a good test for Florida State because are you? Listen, FSU's already exceeded expectations, but are they like playoff good? Are they championship level good? Well, we're going to start to find out now when they play Virginia and then Miami next week.
Yeah, I mean, look, Virginia. You wouldn't look on paper and think Virginia,
right?
But Virginia, it's funny. I was talking to Todd Fordham, whose son Caden is the captain of the defense at NC State, and they went up to Virginia and they got it from Virginia. I mean, Virginia put it to them, and I was talking to him, and so it made me go back and watch some of the Virginia tape, and I tell you what, they're real creative on offense, which that's the only thing with a Florida State defense. Typically, they've always been a pretty aggressive, man heavy,
right?
But if you got a team that could do a lot of window dressing and go east to west and kind of get your eyes in the backfield, and it releases people free, and that's what worries me about the Florida State Virginia game. And Tony Elliott's a great coach. I didn't realize old Chad Morris, if you remember, see at Clemson, right?
Yeah.
His son Chandler is the quarterback.
He's on like his fifth team, Riles.
He's I know, but I've watched him over the last couple weeks. He's a pretty smooth kid.
Yeah.
You kind of got, I don't know. That one makes me a little nervous. Everyone's feeling how good Florida State is. You got Miami the next week. You're looking forward to that. It's all hyped up. Don't sleep on the Cavaliers, is all I would say.
Listen, I love the slates this weekend. I love.
Oh, it's so good. Finally.
I love the setup. Look, I'll start at noon with Georgia Tech at your guys, Wake Forest. I mean, Georgia Tech's got it now. Georgia Tech, Miami, and FSU to me are the three to beat in the ACC. So Georgia Tech's got to be careful, but and specifically because of Haynes King, I really love how that kid. I love everything about him and how he plays the game. So, but you on the road, you got to be careful. I don't know what Wake has. I know nothing about Wake Forest this year. So, I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I apologize.
Not a whole lot to be following there, Dan. We got 56 new guys on the roster.
Okay.
So not a lot of things to know.
Okay.
We got the Robbie Ashford kid who came from Auburn.
Oh yeah,
South Carolina quarterback.
Right,
He's now our guy. So he can run. He's explosive. Hate to say it, I like Georgia Tech in this one.
Yeah.
I don't think we're good enough on defense to handle Haynes King and co. So I don't think Georgia Tech's also to a point where they overlook anybody. Like they are making strides. They're progressing. Their program, Brent Key, are getting to where they want to go. But they still got a long way to go, and they don't overlook anybody. I don't think going into Winston-Salem is going to be a knee knocker here. They're going to take them.
All right, let's jump to two. We got two mammoth games. I could go through all the schedule, but I want to spend some time on. I want to talk about Bama, Georgia. I want to talk about Bama, Georgia. Obviously, a huge game in the Southeastern Conference. I think this is a game that Kirby Smart really wants to win. He hasn't. If there's any Achilles heel to him, it's Alabama. So I think that's even last year, without Saban there, he didn't win. So talk to me about that game. Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. I look at last year. I think the over was like 70 something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that this year.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. I mean, if there's a year that Kirby's got to make a statement, this is it, and not have Alabama be their Achilles heel. I think Gunnar Stockton. I think Gunnar Stockton is going to be kind of the X factor here. I do. I don't want to always go to quarterbacks, but I do think he's added value with his feet, right? Like he's been mobile enough to make it tough on defenses, and I think that's going to be a key theme in this game. I think Georgia's run game has got to get going. It's got to get going early on. Alabama, since week one, since Florida State, has looked like a pissed-off team.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've looked like they've gotten a piece of humble pie, and they've come back. Ty Sims has played very solid. He's thrown for a lot of yards. He's been very accurate. Decision-making's been smooth, very little turnovers. To me, if I'm Georgia on the defensive side, get after him. Get after him right away. Use your home field advantage, right? Like the whole thing, I think you've got to play into playing between the hedges. All of that makes me think this is the year Georgia, after what happened last year, being up by whatever it was, 21, having Alabama come back, lose that heartbreaker, get after him and give some bracket pressure for Ryan Williams on the outside on Georgia's secondary. Have safety over top, play man on the bottom, and then everybody else on the other side of the ball, on the other side of the field, from a defensive standpoint, Bama just go man up and try to hang on for dear life. But or Georgia hang on for dear life. But I think Georgia shows up, bucks the trend, takes the win in this one.
Georgia's 17-0 at night at home under Kirby Smart. They've won 33 games in a row at home. So he's obviously pretty happy to have them at home.
What do you like? What's your take here?
I think Georgia wins. I think Georgia wins.
Handedly?
I don't know if handedly. No, but I'd take Georgia to cover.
Yeah.
I would take Georgia to cover. Listen, and by the way,
at home is huge.
I
think Georgia at home is going to be huge.
Look, Kirby's 1-6, and it bothers him. He's got a little. Has anybody got one better than 1-6 that's played them 6 times? I don't think so. I think they've got good players. They got a great program. I mean, it annoys him. He doesn't like that. Bulldogs haven't lost since 2019 at home. Does that sound right? 33 games? Is that wow? Holy cow.
Is that right? Since 2019?
Is that possible? I mean, it might be. I mean, they're 12-1 every year, so it wouldn't shock me.
That's a stat.
Yeah.
That's a stat. But I think this, for Gunnar Stockton, this is his coming out party, in my opinion.
Well,
to not kind of take that role of just average Georgia quarterback, just kind of be pedestrian, let the defense win in the run game and all that. I think he's a dynamic enough player, kind of like a Stetson Bennett, where when you need to make plays with your feet, he can. And that can be the X factor in terms of your offense, stalling on drives or moving the chains and going and put up a bunch of points. I don't think it's like last year where it's 40-something, 39. I think it's more of a mid-20s game. And I like Georgia taking the W.
Okay, I'm looking at Riley Jinx on the text line there saying, go. I didn't know you jinxed. Are you a jinx, Riley?
Me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
On the text line, they're saying Riley is a jinx because they obviously want Alabama to win. Is Kevin Hardy's sons on Wake Forest?
Now you're who?
Kevin Hardy, former Jag. I think his boys are on Wake Forest.
In what position?
I think they're defensive players.
You're digging deep, Dan.
All right. I'm just telling you.
I don't have many good answers for you. Like I said, 56 new players on this roster.
Well, there you go.
I'm just taking the show me what you got mentality.
I'm gonna check for you. Listen, I love Kahar's my guy, and his son's. I think one went to UConn. I think he transferred over there, and I think the younger one went to Wake Forest. So, but stand by here. Let me see if I can find him. I mean, it's it is what it is. I mean, I'm not.
I like that.
Yeah, Langston Hardy, 6'4", 250-pound, redshirt junior, is on the team. So he's good player. So shout out to those guys. All right.
He was mad that I was hating on the Deakston, probably, but what I'm hearing.
Oh, I don't know. I'm jumping around now. Don't listen to me now. I'm throwing things out all at once. I'm flying in here. My keister's flapping in the wind. I'm solo. I got all kinds of things happening here. So don't worry. Okay, so I agree. I like Georgia. I like Georgia to win handily. Let's talk about the other big one, the whiteout. What do you see happening with Penn State and Oregon?
I thought you were going to stay in the SEC.
Yeah.
Man, this is a fun one. This is a fun one early on.
Yeah.
Normally in the Penn States and the Oregons of the world, like you don't see a ton of big matchups until mid to later of the season. Kind of the way the Big Ten always kind of backloads their schedule. Man, a whiteout at night, number 2 and number 3. Oregon. They haven't played anybody. Like I don't know what to. I don't really know what to expect from like who's been tested at all. But Oregon, they can sling it around. I mean, I think Drew Aller is it. Oregon, to me, they have shown for the first 3 games to have the most explosive offense, if you will. To me, for Penn State, like historically, Penn State in these big games, they've moved the ball well between the 20s, haven't been overly productive inside the red zone to get 6. And I think that's got to be if they're gonna win this game. To me, Penn State's got to be good from the red zone in. Like they've got to finish drives with touchdowns and not field goals. I think if you let Oregon hang around long enough, I think it's gonna be a tight game. It's gonna be a fantastic game. Best one to watch tonight. But I think if Penn State can score in the red zone, keep that whiteout, kind of keep that whole home field mentality, that crazy scene going, I think they win this game. I think if they keep it close and they kick a bunch of field goals, I think Oregon's explosiveness eventually is going to bust. And, bust through it. I think Oregon would win that game if Penn State cannot be more efficient within the red zone.
Yeah, I agree with you, by the way. I like Penn State in that one, too. Have you seen Dante Moore? I know he's playing well. I don't know if I'm sold on him as the Oregon quarterback yet or not. Go ahead.
I have not. I've just only seen highlights.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of them either. So I know he's done well, but this is a great test. I mean, the whiteout is something special. Did the fam ever make a whiteout? I know you.
We did.
Yeah.
Not a whiteout. No.
No.
We've been to
a Penn State game, though. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? It's a pretty good environment, though, right?
Really good environment. Albeit the game we went to was a little bit of a snoozer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We watched them play Northwestern.
Oh.
but the scene, the environment, you can tell if you put this thing at 7:00 at night, at number 2, number 3, national spotlight with a whiteout. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
To watch.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Yeah. One more. Let's Ole Miss, LSU, along with the controversy of Lane Kiffin's daughter dating the LSU linebacker.
I love that comes up week of the game. Of course, Lane loves it too. This one's interesting because I look at and watching LSU and watching LSU Florida. Part of my takeaway from that was LSU's defense is stout, right?
Yeah.
But then also, I look at Florida and I look at Clemson, and I'm like, are they that stout, or Clemson and Florida's offense that bad?
Right.
So like that still rattles in the back of my mind. Ole Miss has been explosive. They're rotating quarterbacks. Garrett Nussmeier is kind of trending again to the LSU, which is really solid, keeping them in the games. Nussmeier's been okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think LSU is a team that's going to play real well from behind.
Okay.
So, to me, I think if Lane Kiffin, I feel like Lane does do a really good job of starting hot. They've got, Lane Kiffin's always got new wrinkles. For the first couple drives, he's going to throw some packages out there that they haven't seen on film. He's going to be super creative. I think if Ole Miss can get out quick,
mm-hmm.
I think LSU has a hard time playing from behind.
Okay.
I would love to see Ole Miss win this game. I think although they have two quarterbacks, they have two pretty good quarterbacks. It's not really a controversy. It's more of just kind of a competition and a rotation that's going to be a rhythm thing as the game goes. I think if Ole Miss can run the ball and then hit a couple explosives, get out early, if they're up by 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, I think they win this game just because I don't think LSU has the offense still that plays from behind well.
All right, well done. Well, Euros or Americans? Who are you picking?
Oh, come on. What kind of question is that? You kidding me?
I'm telling you who's going to win. I'm just asking who you're picking.
I'm picking the Americans.
Okay.
How would I not?
Well, because the Euros have a better team, but
I know.
On paper, that's all.
I know. I know.
I was going to see
if I'm more excited to watch that this weekend or the slate of college football.
Oh, I love the Ryder Cup.
Weekend of sports spectacle.
By the way, it is pouring. It is pouring at Bethpage Black right now. I mean, it's underwater. It is just coming down. So, all right, Riles.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I was going to say, I know Jeff's here to plug Keith Catlin from Rolling Lock.
Yeah.
I had it last week with Nebraska over Michigan.
Yeah.
It was a close game. It was a really good game.
Yeah.
But man, there's none I really love this weekend other than the Noles going up to Charlottesville.
That's fine. Let's go with that and see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Nothing would make me happier than a UVA dub. I got nothing left to root for in college ball, so that would be fine with yours truly. So,
hey, I appreciate you not even bringing up Florida today.
There's nothing to talk about.
Maybe the first time in the
You're probably right.
11 years
That's how bad it is. You're right. Probably the first time ever. That's a good point. That's how bad it is, Riles. That's how bad it is. I'm only looking forward to the next coach. And by the way, if they named you the head coach of Florida tomorrow, I'd be happy.
But we'd still do the show.
We'd still do the show, though. You wouldn't be like Baselli and say, no more. All right, my man. We'll catch up with you next week. Appreciate you, Riles.
All right, good talking with you.
All right, that's the legend, Riley Skinner, joining us. The Riley Report. Got more coming up next right here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He used to lay the lumber on the field.
No, I'm not a quarterback, but I like eating quarterbacks for breakfast.
Now he lays his opinions on Jaguars Today. Tom McManus. Fridays on 1010XL. Opened by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
Big number one Duval Ford is trusted by Duval families, Duval businesses, and law enforcement across Florida. We're Jacksonville's largest Ford dealer by new Ford sales with the biggest service facility to keep everything in your driveway and in your fleet on the road. Shop Big number one Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue for our low prices and nationally recognized service-first experience. Big number one Duval Ford, proudly serving North Florida since 1916.
Pageantry, tradition, fight songs. Joe C. for Hard Rock Bet, and college football is at its best when you're part of the action. Sign up today, bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you score $150 in bonus bets. Get the party started at Hard Rock Bet. With college football, all the big games on Sunday, it's so easy to place bets with just a few easy taps on Hard Rock Bet. Do it now. Download the Hard Rock Bet app. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
The Friday Night Lights are shining even brighter as 1010XL has partnered with Channel 4 to bring you Friday Night Lights, a live streaming show at 7 o'clock every Friday, presented by Farrah and Farrah on the social media channels of 1010XL and Channel 4.
Hey, in a world where chains seem to take over, it's awesome to have a locally owned retailer who's only focused on Jacksonville. That's Beard's Diamonds, man. Hicken here. All those jewelers in the town center, they're owned by big Wall Street companies, but Beard's Diamonds is local, man. Say hi to the Lupos when you go over there. They've been serving the area for more than 40 years. They run circles around the big chains, right? Massive diamond inventory, all shapes and sizes. All the top bridal brands like Decoria and Veragio. All the strongest warranties. Beard's wins on price every day, but most importantly, Beard's guarantees they'll beat any national chain store on price. So don't buy anywhere until you at least get a second opinion at Beard's. I'm sure you'll get a bigger, better quality diamond for your money. And it'll be backed by local folks with integrity and local accountability. In a world where generic chain stores pop up everywhere, man, it's great to have a local place that can give you a better selection, higher quality, superior, personalized service, and the best price of all. Don't buy a diamond in Jacksonville without seeing your best option at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beard's.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Chip Davis, director of the Flounder Pounder Fishing Tournament. We are fast approaching our 16th annual tournament benefiting the Jacksonville School for Autism. With the help of our amazing community, we raised over $1.4 million the last 15 years. This year's tournament will be held at Palm Valley Outdoors on the Intercoastal Waterway. Captain's meeting is Thursday night, October 9th, and the tournament is Saturday, October 11th. I'm inviting you and your family to come out and enjoy our tournament festivities, raise some money, and support autism awareness. Special thanks to U.S. Army Recruitment Jacks for their support. Flounder Pounder for Autism 2025. See you there.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the show. Hanging out here. Listen, I don't give FSU enough time on this program. You know that by now. I hate FSU, so I like to bring in people who can talk some Seminole football with me and kind of kick it around a little bit. So if you know the Vennards, you know they're garnet and gold through and through. So I got Brian Vennard in here from Action Garage Door, by the way. How you doing, Brian?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Brian also was a beach rat, star pitcher at Fletcher High School. What years?
I graduated in 2019.
2019. Then he went on. You know how everybody wants a moment like in sports?
Yeah.
Well, Brian here had a moment. Brian was a big right-handed pitcher, good pitcher. So he went and he played college baseball. And he was a JUCO bandit. Shout out Coach Frick. Shout out FSCJ forever.
Yes, sir.
Love that.
In fact, he was on the team that went to the World Series.
Yes,
sir.
Right?
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was 2 or 3. How long? Maybe?
It was
Well, it was long.
2022.
Yeah, 2022. And then so he had those moments, and then ended up at help me here, Arkansas State.
Yeah, Arkansas.
But
State.
I think I had this conversation with you. So Brian got to start in a baseball game against Ole Miss.
Yep, Ole Miss.
Who at the time were the defending national champions.
That's right.
So how cool is that?
That was awesome.
That's a moment.
Yeah, that was probably my highlight of my baseball
Hell yes.
career. Yeah.
So you're out on the bump at Ole Miss, I'm assuming.
No, we were at Arkansas State.
They came to Arkansas
Yeah,
State.
They came to us. Yeah.
Okay. Is that Jonesboro?
Yep, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Jonesboro, Arkansas. My man is at Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Yeah.
And the defending national champions come to town, and he gets the ball to start. It was like a bullpen type game, wasn't it?
Yeah, they said basically, we're going to give you the ball to start. You're going to go 2 innings because you're going to pitch on Friday in a Sunbelt series.
Okay.
So we were doing, we had 2 starters that went, 2 guys out of the bullpen. We went 2 innings, and then the bullpen.
Yeah.
Everybody else went 1-1-1 all the way through.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And I mean, that had to be a great moment.
Oh yeah. It was really fun. I mean, I got 2 zeros, but shout out to my my defense. They helped me out in the second inning. I had bases loaded, 1 out, and then my
don't even say I got 2 zeros and end it right there, Brian.
I did.
I got 2 zeros.
I did, but my
Ole Miss.
Hey, my left fielder helped me out a lot. I gotta shout him out. Cross jumper. He decided to. He caught one. They tried to tag up, score a run, and he gunned him down by a mile. The guy didn't even slide at home plate, and then I was out of the inning.
All right, so we're hanging with Brian Bernard. So
did you walk out to this?
Is this what you came out to? This is what you should have played when you walked out the pitch.
That's what I'm feeling right now. This is the hardest joint out, man.
He likes this. This is my guy Edwin Diaz.
Oh yeah. No, I did it. That wasn't really.
That should be your walkout song.
That's so hard.
All right, so give me a feel for what's going on in FSU Nation. Are you guys believing? Are you believing? Or you want to see what happens with Virginia? I think we're good, but I don't know if we're championship good, or I think we are championship good. What's your thought, Brian Bernard, about your Seminoles?
You know what? I hear a lot of things about Virginia being a trap game. It could be a trap game, but I think that we don't have anything to really worry about as a fan base because Castellanos has really brought out the confidence back to the locker room. And I think that they're all bought in. After last year, I feel like they have something to prove. They were tired. I know they weren't happy with themselves 2-10. And so I feel like this whole season they're going to be trying to prove that they're belonging back on the map. So I think that they're going to go to Virginia and put up some good numbers.
So you're telling me I shouldn't go lay some serious coin on the Wahoos, on the Cavs, plus 6.5 at home?
I wouldn't.
Okay. All right.
I sure wouldn't.
All right.
I don't think that they're going to.
You're not peeking ahead. I know you guys are all excited about Miami next week.
That's why it's going to be a trap game. And I think they're going to put their noses down in the dirt and get it done, and then come back and worry about them.
All right. Now, your brother goes to FSU right now.
Yeah, he does.
Does he have you? Has he secured you a ticket for the Miami game yet?
Yes.
He has?
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Allegedly he has. So we'll see. I trust him.
Yeah.
I trust him.
Okay. All right. Well, you got big brother kind of, big brother, little brother thing. So you tell him and he does it. That's how it's supposed to work.
Well, yeah. He also knows that I appreciate it the most.
Now, who in the family is the biggest Noel fan, would you say?
Probably my mom.
Your mom?
Honestly. Yeah.
Oh.
She's alumni. My dad's a big FSU fan too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they met in Tallahassee, so the whole family's kind of based out of there.
Painful to see. Yeah. But listen, to the victors go the spoils, man. Now, let me ask you one other FSU question. Do you believe in Mike Norvell? Because Drew, my guy, my son, and I haven't, I have to get his temperature check on this, but he was so mad at him last year. He was like, he doesn't develop players. You can't be. His point was, you can't be a good coach and be 2-10. But what if he goes 13-0, 13-1, 2-10, and 12-2?
Well, so he does have something to prove this year to the fan base. He did, after the 2-10 season, he promised in a press conference that he would do better and he wouldn't let that happen again. So
far, so good.
Yeah, we're basically seeing him prove himself in front of our eyes. And I think this season's going to tell a lot about how he coaches, because I know we've been kind of portal heavy based on the absences in certain positions that we've needed to go get somebody to win now.
Right.
Which, I mean, that's kind of the scope of the way college football is panning out. But I would like to see some younger guys get developed and see how they go down the road.
On the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, Uncle Jay was a hell of a lefty, too. Played with Chipper in the state championship, old Chip. Is that correct? He played with him? Yeah. I know Uncle Jay, obviously.
No, he didn't.
Okay, you're behind. Yeah. Uncle Jay was drafted.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's out in Arizona, though, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a 5th rounder to the Blue Jays in 95.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, they asked, is Brian Bernard the son of Jay, who was a minor league pitcher and went to Fletcher, too? No.
That's my uncle.
That's your uncle. Yeah, Beach Rats are stepping up here. They all want to know about the Bernards. Well, anyway, how's life with Action Garage Doors?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you working with Pops?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's a good family feel.
Yeah.
It's
a great company because they're local folks. So if anything goes wrong with your garage doors, man, you got to call Action Garage Doors. Go to Garage Door 911. And by the way, it's a good time to get it checked out with hurricane season and such, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
We're growing. We'd love to take care of everybody's garage door stuff. The more the merrier.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Just give them a call and listen. They've taken great care of me through the years. Easy to get a hold of. They get right out. They get things taken care of, man. And, they're real open and honest about stuff, too. Like, they'll tell you, which garage, like we had to get a new garage door and we worked with them and they helped us get our garage door. If anything ever goes wrong, they come over and fix it right away. It's great company. It's a local company. The Venard's been here forever. So check them out. We appreciate them and appreciate them being a part of it. You got any other parting shots here? Anything you want to kick me while I'm down?
No, I'm not going to kick you while
you don't
you're
want to
down.
kick
Honestly,
me while I'm down?
I think that Florida, if Florida State, and Miami are all in the top 25, that's when college football is the best.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to wish ill will on Florida unless they're playing Florida State.
That's fair.
But
you're a better person than me. That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
I am wishing ill will on you, like this Friday night, next Saturday. Although I hate Miami, I'm so tired of Miami too.
I feel like all the Gators just want to see Florida State lose.
This guy can't name 3 players on Miami, and he tries to flash me the U.
Hey,
son.
bro, just hold on to that
What's
L,
that?
man. Just hold on to that L.
I'm holding it. Do you want to give me a glass to smash?
No, because I got to clean it up.
By the way, that made the video. You
was
coming
great.
in with a broom.
That was great.
That was so funny. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Always good to visit with the Venard family. And again, Action Garage Doors. Check them out, man. They're a great local company, and they do a lot of good things. If you have any kind of garage door questions, just give them a call. They'll answer, and they'll help you out. Garage Door 911, the place to go. See you later, brother. This is The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When you decide to sell your home, you don't need struggles, you need solutions. You don't need problems, you need promises. What you need, are those real estate experts I know and trust. It's Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com. Right now, Jacksonville area homes are selling. But getting the right price, gotta have the right people on your side. You need the right marketing. You need proven systems. You need to hire experts. And Chad and Sandy know how to create demand. That's what's crucial. In fact, they're so good at it, they make you this guarantee. Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required costly repairs. Just call today, would you? Tom and Nicole in Mandarin, I got a new job. We found a new home. We had to move out of state. Now we would have to sell fast to avoid paying 2 mortgages. Hire Chad and Sandy, and like magic, Chad and Sandy listed and sold our home in 72 hours. Full asking price. It's not magic, gang. Find out for yourself. Call 414-6200, 414-6200, or go to chadandsandy.com, chadandsandy.com.
Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece. Premium flooring. Take our advice. Home business, affordable price. Driveways, pool decks, garage doors, beautiful patios, and more to explore. Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
folks. Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy's never frozen, always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little dude with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand, a quality sandwich. So do what I do and stop in at a Daly's and make yours a dandy today.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH, Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% and homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hi, I'm Stevie Beatrice of Beatrice Plumbing. We are the plumbing team built to serve you, and we do it with clean boots, honest work, and maybe a dad joke or two. Labor Day weekend kicks off football seasons, and we're celebrating with a winning deal. Say touchdown when you call and score $75 off your first hour of service. Our championship team brings the same energy to your plumbing that you bring to game day. We are Beatrice Plumbing, and we are here to help. Call or visit beatriceplumbing.com to book online, and let's fix what needs fixing.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farrah.
I didn't realize that you flashing the U made it on Swamp Sessions. That's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. We've had a lot going on, like, outside of the sports world, like, for all of us locally, all these stories, like, you know, me being the hero of Pablo Bay, saving Benji's life, Ox Gator making a turn and just blasting a deer in his rental car out there in Utah. Yeah. I mean, you know, I got, you know, the Venards coming by all geeked up with the Action Garage Door ready to go, all excited about their Knowles.
Action.
Yeah. I mean, what do I got? I gotta watch them. I need the Jags to have a great year. I mean, I just need it. I mean, look, I got nothing from the Gators. Nothing. I got the Mets melting down like always. And by the way, let's be honest. Even if this club makes the postseason and they're going in through the back door if they do, and even if they do, which they won't, trust me on this, they won't. You think they're going to beat the Dodgers in L.A.? You think that? Seriously. In the best of three? You think they're going to go beat the L.A. Dodgers facing Ohtani and Yamamoto? Yeah. No. So that's what that's what I'm dealing with here. It's depressing, bro. It's depressing. You just laugh. You don't care.
I love it.
You don't care about me.
My canes are up.
You don't care about
I just need the Jags to do something. I need them to shake something.
We do need the Jags to do something. And they have done something, by the way. Right?
They've been doing something so far. Just keep it up. This next game, we catch this win on Sunday. This is big. Going into Monday night against Kansas City, who could potentially be coming in there 1-3.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be big.
All right, I got a little tier ranking here.
Tier ranking.
All right, with the coaches, based on how they've done this year so far.
Okay.
All right. Best in the game. I got 6. Would you like to guess the 6 best coaches right now in the NFL?
All right, I'm going to go with the undefeated.
Based on only what they've done this year now, E.
Correct.
Okay.
Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up real quick.
You can look at the, yeah. Yes. Best in the game.
You got to go with...
if you miss the first one, you're going to have to spin the wheel.
No, I'm going with Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yeah. Who's old boy up there in Buffalo?
McDermott. Yeah, game ends.
No.
Yeah, he's on the next level.
Really?
Yeah, here are the 6 best in the game. By the way, good luck spinning the wheel.
Really?
Get the diaper on.
Dang, I didn't even get to the team.
Shanahan.
Yeah.
That's fair. LeFleur.
Yeah.
McVay.
Okay.
Sirianni.
Yeah, that's fair.
Steichen.
That's enough. Yeah.
And probably the early season coach of the year, Jimmy Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Now, good, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. 10 guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, Liam Cohen.
Of course. We're 2-1.
Done a nice
just
job.
Based off of just off of this year.
Hey, has Buffalo lost?
That's why I said Buffalo, man.
They should be there.
Correct.
Yeah, they
if
should
you're undefeated and you're going just off of this
You
year.
know who else should be there? Todd Bowles.
Yeah?
He's only good. Kevin O'Connell, good. Sean Payton, good. Dan Campbell. Andy Reid, good. Andy Reid ain't good based on this year.
Exactly.
Andy Reid's average,
that's his,
Jack.
Yeah, that's his name carrying him. He's not good.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the on the hot seat down at the bottom.
Oh, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
The Giants. And
Tell me about it. Saints can't be on the hot seat.
That's a Tennessee guy? I think it's a Tennessee guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably should know who that is.
Calhoun.
Yeah, Callahan.
Okay, we don't like Tennessee, no way.
I got D'Amico in the bad range. Stefanski. I think Stefanski's done a good job. Pete Carroll average. Mike Vrabel average. Zach Taylor average. Aaron Glenn average. Aaron Glenn should be bad. They're 0-3, aren't they?
They're winless.
All right.
Hey, that's not average.
I'm just looking at some of these. I mean, I got my guy in the second tier, though, which I'll take. That's a good thing. I like my guy in the second tier.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
By the way, he's done a good job. Did you see?
He should really be in the top tier, man, because, again, that Cincinnati game, that wasn't coaching.
One more thing, and we'll go to break. Did you see the high school game in Michigan?
No.
Did you see Fat Guy do what he did?
No.
350-pound fat guy. 15-year-old kid's down. I don't know how he got down, but he got blocked.
Okay.
And he beat him. Plays over. Plays all in front of him. Okay? Fat guy jumps into the air and dive bombs on the kid.
Ooh.
Yeah, broke 2 vertebrae.
Oh, man, that's horrible.
I mean, no disrespect. That kid shouldn't play football again, bro.
Ain't no disrespect.
I mean, he's done. You're out, bro.
That's dirty.
He's at least 350 pounds. It's beyond dirty. You got to come look at this.
Let me come check it out.
Come check it out. I mean, this is in no way, shape, or form okay. Here comes he. He's coming to check it out. Here we go. You ready? See, the play's already down here. I'm going to show it to you a couple times. Hey, man. Look at that. I mean, he blocks him, plays all down here. That's just dirty. You can't do that, man. Not to mention the kid's a 15-year-old kid, and you're a fat turd. So you can't jump on him like that, brah. What do you do with that kid?
Oh, he
should be done for the year.
At least. That's minimum.
He should be done for the year. You can't play anymore this year. I'm sorry. We don't teach that. We don't condone that. You can't do that.
And probably more than done for the year because, again, you say 2 broken vertebrae?
2 broken vertebrae, bro. And thank God he can, So.
That's unfortunate.
He'll heal. He'll be okay, but he may not play football again.
Correct.
If he doesn't get to play football again, maybe he shouldn't play football either. So you know what? Maybe you're right about that.
That might be it, man. Until the other young man gets to play and suit up, you can't suit up.
All right, let's grab a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill. We're going to talk to Stewie more about the Ryder Cup. That's coming up and more right here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge.
It's a gold rush to the Golden Gate. Duval Pride takes a long ride to the Golden State. Let's go! Jaguars, 49ers. It's a make-a-statement kind of game. Sunday at 4 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010 XL.
This is Hayes Carlyon, here from a driver who made the smart move to buying a vehicle from Atlantic Infinity.
Hayes, this is my second Infinity, so I knew exactly what I wanted, and Atlantic Infinity made it so easy for me. The GM Dwayne had my new ride ready to go, and I was in and out of the dealership in about 30 minutes. The Atlantic Infinity promise just sealed the deal for me. It's $2,500 in added value, including roadside assistance. I am so happy with my new car.
Atlantic Infinity, Atlantic, near St. John's Bluff.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On September 25th, 2000, Vince Carter literally jumps over 7'2" Frederick Weiss in the Summer Olympics and dunks the ball in what's known in France as Les Dunk de l'Amour.
Rotator cuff injuries are common among athletes and those who have physically demanding careers. Don't let this injury keep you away from the sport you love. Dr. George Barry here, and the first thing you need to do with a serious shoulder injury is to diagnose where the damage is and how significant it is. Rotator cuff tears are either acute tears sustained during an injury or accident, or degenerative tears. If you're interested in learning more about rotator cuff repair and how our expert team of orthopedic surgeons can help you, call Barry Orthopedics today or visit barryorthopedics.com.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Helmets and Heels is returning to Vegas. If you're heading out for the big game, join us at Circa Resort and Casino this October for a Halloween weekend football getaway, featuring Circa room discounts and a huddle up for everyone in the teal and black. Meet Helmets and Heels Friday night, October 31st, then hit the Circa Stadium Swim with temperature-controlled pools and a massive betting screen. For Circa room discounts and more information, visit the 1010XL webpage or circalasvegas.com/huddleup-up.
Jacksonville is game time. And just like the Jaguars fight for every yard on the field, Duck Duck Rooter fights for every customer at home. From plumbing repairs to septic pump outs to keeping your AC cool all season long, we've got the winning playbook. Duck Duck Rooter is a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and delivers championship service every time. When plumbing, septic, or AC problems put you on defense, don't fumble the call. Dial 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com. Duck Duck Rooter, when you're stuck, call the Duck.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichigo, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods, San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
One very important player for the Jacksonville Jaguars who is not getting a ton of play, not a lot of, shout outs and such, but he's done very well and he's getting better each week as he works his way back from injury, is Dennis Gardeck. Dennis Gardeck is a guy who came over from Arizona. He's battled some injuries, but he is a guy who, when he's healthy, can play some good football and has been told so by the coaches. I mean, the coaches are calling him out and saying he's a big reason why the defense is looking the way that it is. So just keep an eye on Dennis Gardeck going forward, number 47, helping the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that's your Duval Minutes, brought to you by our friends at Live Power, always on the look for experienced truck and dock and door technicians. The benefits are out of this world. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Man, Lift Power voted year in and year out one of the best places to work for a number of reasons. They're rapidly growing. They've probably served the Jacksonville area for more than 50 years. They're family-owned and operated, and they want to give you an opportunity to be part of the family. All you got to do is go to liftpower.com for employment opportunities. That's liftpower.com. Oh, dear. Look what the cat drug in. Man, the legend. You got to love him. Talk some Ryder Cup. Talk some... Were you drunk when you were texting us about the Carolina Panthers? By the way, are you in the sauce that time? Or are you that passionate a fan?
I am a very passionate. If they lose, my Monday is ruined.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
didn't realize. I knew you were a fan.
Oh, no.
But you are like...
My dog was going in on us.
He's a hardcore. He did not take well the Jaguars' domination of his Carolina Panthers.
I was at the game, and as a Panthers fan, the best part was the weather delay and watching the red zone on our phone for
that was awful.
That was a bad game.
That was awful. Now, will you go up to a Panther game this year?
We usually do. We'll go. So last year we saw him in Denver. Our son.
Like to go on the road, or you?
Yeah, we go on the road. We'll go to Denver last year. We've been to Arizona. We've been to DC.
Where are we going this year?
Well, the boys. I mean, varsity bowls.
Yeah,
they play football.
Oh, so we got to go through Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
so
we'll probably
be a
get
December trip.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's fun though.
And you got a win last week. Your first win.
Yeah. I mean the defense is really good. I mean, Bryce is. It sounds so.
I don't know that he's the answer, bro.
Can he see over the line?
That's fair.
He did at Alabama. Those are some big boys too. But
I don't know. I don't know that he's the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you stay with him.
That's and the problem is they're going to win just enough games. They're not going to have a number one pick.
Okay.
They're not going to get Nussmeier or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So you just want him to be good so bad. Having Cam for that stretch.
Yeah.
Where like that guy would put the whole team on his shoulders, love him or hate him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's your guy.
Oh, you loved him.
And it's just been absolutely abysmal since.
Okay. All right. Well, hang in there.
Yeah, we're trying.
We've been down this road for a lot of years.
Yes, I think that's what I said.
No, you said a lot of hateful, hurtful things.
I said,
will you back that up?
Bruh, I was like, man, what is going on?
Yeah.
I was pretty angry. I wouldn't say I was soft. I mean, we were at the game, so we had to drive home and everything.
Yeah.
I think I said, congrats on beating the Panthers. You guys should probably win the Super Bowl now.
It's just
very mature. Mature.
That's fine. I appreciate the passion. I kind of chuckle. I live that life myself.
Yes.
It's pouring at Bethpage today.
It is.
Like down
soft.
Yeah.
That's why they moved that the opening ceremony yesterday. And you're talking about a golf course that it's a little bit soft in general. That place is never really fast and firm, just the way the fairways lay out. And I think now being kind of saturated, you want to think that favors the Americans. The rough is not crazy long. I mean, we control the setup when we host it.
Right.
I'm very curious how this plays out. The Ryder Cup is awesome. It's great theater.
Mm-hmm.
The last 5 Ryder Cups have been won by 5 points or more. And if a Ryder Cup is won by 5 points, that means that thing is over with like an hour and a half to go on Sunday.
Yeah, you don't want that.
It has not been close since 2012.
I think we got a close one this year.
I
think honestly, like the Euros are better on paper. Is that fair? Do you agree with me on that? If I say that,
they're also returning 11 to 12 from Marco Simone,
a team that won.
Yes.
I
would say, and that team,
and the only one that they exchanged was the twin guys or the brothers.
Højgaard.
Yeah. Well, take your brother.
Yeah,
he's playing better.
Bring your brother in.
You're out.
And so I think and so if you're Luke Donald and you're returning the captain,
yes,
that means a lot too. And so he's probably going to go back to the well on some of these pairings and.
Keegan said he's got 90% of his pairings already done. I think he said that.
When do they announce the pairings?
This morning.
Have they done it yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'm not sure the exact time.
Okay.
But it's it's a great event. It's crazy as a golf fan who's grown up watching the Ryder Cup, and everyone talks about War at the Shore, Kiowa, in '91. This thing really, in '87 it was at Muirfield Village, and the Euros are dancing on the 18th green in front of Jack Nicklaus at his venue, his mecca, and then '91 at Kiowa, the whole thing blows out, and now. You look back at that Kiowa event, there was no hospitality, there was no build. It was just a bunch of people and fans at the Ocean Course. And now, the infrastructure on this property is incredible. There is massive grandstands and hospitality on like every single hole.
Let me ask you, when they do the singles matches for Sunday, can they match up person against They put it in the slot and they hope?
Yep.
Oh, so that... You can't.
You can't like concoct it.
You can't do that.
Like Scotty versus Rory.
I think it's Rory versus Bryson myself.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
But either way.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, and I think but sometimes
because sometimes you want if you're in the lead. All right, let's put our best guys out first
let's
and
go
try
win
to
this thing.
and try to get this thing over and not have that pressure.
And there are definitely guys. By the time you get to Sunday, there are definitely going to be guys on both sides you probably want to hide.
Yes.
And so you kind of put them in the middle.
Well,
or if you've got a big lead, they go at the end.
Okay.
If a guy is 0-2 going into Sunday and you're leading by 5 or whatever it is, you toss him at the end and hopefully his match doesn't matter.
What about there's a difference between the Euros and the Americans. The Americans, in this respect, are tone deaf. It's not the money, dude. It's nothing to them. $200,000. Big deal.
Right.
It's the word money.
Right.
And I think that's a mistake on Keegan's part. I think he should have said no. I don't want to do that. You can do that in 2 years. Not my team.
So just so everyone knows, the Americans get $300,000 as a charity stipend.
Correct.
Goes with charity.
That's fine.
And they get $200,000 to do whatever. Now Scotty's already said
most of them are giving all of it away.
Right.
That's fine.
And the Euros don't, because on the European side, the whole gist of the Ryder Cup was to grow the game of golf and celebrate the game of golf, et cetera. So I think it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I think this European team, much like the last one, is beloved by golf fans.
Yes.
And, let's be honest, there are some people that don't love Bryson, that don't love Colin Morikawa and 5 caddies this year and all that stuff.
Right.
And the Euros, they seem really close. They got over there early. You watch all the content. It's been incredible on their channels. That is a true family.
Yeah.
So I think the Americans, they're going to be up against it. People talk about that New York crowd, but guess what? New Yorkers like Rory.
They do.
They like Tommy Fleetwood.
They
do. Like John Rahm. They like those guys, They
want Shane Lowry cursing at them.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pro-American, but I don't think, Colin said yesterday he wants...
Even more.
He wants pure chaos.
Yeah.
Which it will be.
Yeah.
It's just a great spectacle. What a great weekend for sports. I'm very curious, not to be Johnny PGA Tour here, but they do...
904. Sorry.
Oh, I'm usually not here at 904.
I know.
Caught me by surprise. You got to give me a little heads up on that.
My bad.
That's all right. I just think it's going to be, I think it has to come down to Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious after a great year on the PGA Tour with ratings just skyrocketing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you're going up against the NFL. We end our season before the NFL and college football chaos gets going. So I'm very curious to see what the ratings will be. I'm sure they'll be great.
Yeah.
But no one beats the NFL.
Yeah.
And even though it's Jags Niners, I know, the Ravens Chiefs, that'll be a big game, even though both are 1-2, but people will be glued to this is a great weekend to have multiple TVs in your living room, I think.
All right, let's take a break.
Oh.
You hang 2-segment guy?
Yeah, I could do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
as long as
let's
you're
go.
just checking. We got Stuart Moore in here from the PGA Tour. He's the executive vice president of corporate structure, and he'll have more coming up next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Came out here, city slickers. You're going to go home, cowboy.
It's not a cattle drive. It's the Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville drive of the game.
You're done real good, cowboys.
On 1010XL.
Does anybody know how to get where we're going?
Southside Kia is now Kia on Atlantic. New name, new location, same great deals. And we're ready for you. We're going all out with end of summer savings. Like new Kia starting at $20K. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Or you can even hit the road with financing rates as low as 0. It's not too late. Online at KeonAtlantic.com. Keon Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Looking for that designer engagement ring like Tacori or Veragio? Then hear this. The only locally owned authorized dealer here for these exquisite rings is Beard's Diamonds. Beard's is your destination for the top names in bridal design. Tacori, Veragio, Sylvie, Gabriel & Company, Gnome Carver, and more. If she's seen it on Pinterest or in a bridal magazine, Beard's has it. Exquisite, handcrafted, and made in America. So you can get her the ring of her dreams without having to go to one of those national mega chain jewelers. At Beard's, there's no big company rules, no Wall Street sales goals, no impersonal service. The non-commissioned experts at Beard's Diamonds will take their time and let you see dozens of ring styles from all the most sought-after designers. Beard's is proud to be Jacksonville's premier jeweler for nearly 45 years. We're committed to this area and promise an authentic, refined, and risk-free experience without markups, without pricing games, without corporate red tape getting in the way of making you happy. Beard's Diamonds, Jacksonville's diamond store, at the shops at St. John's Town Center.
You already know it's your main man, E to the T, here for Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree draft. And with ball season here, make sure you're on the lookout for my instant reactions before, during, or after the game. All brought to you by Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree drafts. Come on, somebody.
Jacksonville, archery season is here, and nobody does archery like Green Acres Sporting Goods, home of the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida. Come test shoot the newest bows from Matthews, Hoyt, Raven, and all the top brands. And starting this month, take advantage of Florida's sales tax holiday on all Second Amendment related items, running now through the end of the year. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Game days aren't the only win happening in the 904. Best of Bold City named 904 Gutters with a Z, the #1 seamless gutter company in Duval. Like the team's O-line protects their QB. Call the winning team at 904 Gutters with a Z to protect your home from the rain.
Yo, this is Tony from Tony D's. Are you looking for a great slice of pizza? Well, we have about 12 varieties. Most places won't have slices of pizza after lunch. At Tony D's, you can get a slice all day. It's always fresh at Tony D's Pizza. Bay Meadows and 295.
Hey, we all think we're experts on football, right? Well, it's time to prove it with Prize Picks. Kicking here for Prize Picks. Listen, you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right, it gets you paid. So what are we experts on? Like the Jaguars. We know what Brian Thomas Jr. is going to do, and Prize Picks makes it fun. It's simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Prize Picks put their users first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Download the app today and use code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you pay your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by JEA. Jag quarterback Trevor Lawrence says Travis Hunter needs more touches moving forward.
Man, he's just special with the ball in his hand, because you've seen the plays that he can make.
Meanwhile, the Jumbo Shrimp bounced back with the Game 2 win over Scranton. Game 3 of the IL Championship Series continues this evening. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:09 at 79 degrees, time and temp brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Oh, yeah. Nasty. Welcome back to the show. Hanging out here on a Thursday. We got Stuart Moore in the house. Who do you guys got this weekend, by the way? Carolina.
What's that?
Who's Carolina play? At New England. Interesting.
Like 5.5-point dogs, which I get it, we're 1-2, but that was a pretty solid shellacking of Atlanta. I think our next 4 opponents have 2 combined wins.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We got the Dolphins, we got the Jets, we got the Cowboys. Yeah.
Is Carolina the team that uses the the kickoffs with the knuckleball.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzgerald, Florida State kid.
Yeah, I guess he's done really well with that. So what they do in the NFL, and this is what I would do, because basically if you kick it into the end zone, you get the ball at the 35.
Right.
They don't like that. They think they can get you before the 35. So this guy Fitzgerald has been kicking this like knuckleball, kicking off with a knuckleball, which I'm sure all these kickers can do. I guess maybe not. And it squibs around on the field, and they have a hard time picking it up. Anyway, they have the best starting field position of any team. It's like the 20 or the 21-yard line.
Yeah, 21.
So it's been working great.
It's very interesting, the random stats, like the cornerback duo between Jackson and Horn is the top-rated duo in the league. Nick Scorton has more double teams than any other player in the league.
We're in trouble when we start talking about Nick Scorton. The only other thing is I like the McMillan kid.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not saying you guys traded up for the wrong guy, but you might have done that.
Well, we didn't.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's an idiotic statement. We didn't trade up for the wrong guy. However,
Yeah.
we could have traded back and got Igbuka and more picks.
But
Could have done that.
Yeah, but I'm happy with what we did.
I'm fine with what we did.
By the way, speaking of 9 o'clock nasty, what a little nasty on the text line, huh? What was the top comment? What'd someone just say?
I don't like you.
Yeah.
You want me to read them?
Just the top one about the guy who...
My best bud in Staten Island said traffic to Bethpage is insane. Took 3 hours to get there. The rain really screwed things up this morning.
I will say this. I have never been to a Ryder Cup, and I'm sure if you get out there in those stands at 5 a.m. on Friday, it's incredible. I've heard the fan experience is god-awful.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Murphy,
you are so deep.
Our boy Daniel Murphy's going back.
Oh,
he went to Whistling Straits.
Yeah.
And he's going to this one.
Oh, I guess he liked it.
So I guess he liked it okay. I told him all I care about is you getting on TV.
Good. That's a Where's Waldo?
Yeah, I need him. Oh, yeah. Here.
Who is this guy?
A Boo Stew, Panthers suck. Hearing Stewart talks make me wish I was deaf. I like that one.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, not 2 segments. Also not bad.
That's right.
This one not so good. Idiotic. He's still going. Idiotic statement from an idiot.
Is this the same guy?
Same guy.
We know the phone number. We don't know the name.
I'm not going.
No, I'm not saying out
relax.
the guy. I just listen.
You're being a little sensitive.
Really?
You know how many times I get ripped daily?
Oh, man. You know how many times I get ripped daily?
Yeah. I mean, toughen up there, homie.
Dulcet tone. I'd rather it be deaf.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They
call worse.
They taking it light on you, my boy.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. That's nothing. That's nothing.
It's nothing.
So,
talk to me about.
Let me ask you
what you got.
Let me ask you a Ryder Cup question.
All right.
This captain thing. I want you to give me a couple things of why. Because Jim Furyk was in here, by the way. Appreciate you setting that up.
Yeah,
Jim did a great job. And he's got Furyk and Friends coming up, by the way. Go support it.
Yep, it's going to be great.
First
Furyk
week of
Friends is a
October.
good time.
It's a good time. Great time. And he does a great job. Him and Tabitha do a great job with that turkey.
It's like baby players.
It's a party, man. It's a terrific party. But anyway, and he confirmed it. But I do we overthink the captaincy?
Are you kind of referring to Keegan a little bit and like how much attention it's gotten? Because it is a little mind-numbing.
I wish Keegan had played, personally.
Yeah.
I think I think they can play. I don't, but I'm asking you to, and I don't mind. It was his call, so and I'm happy for him. He deserves, and he's the main reason I'm rooting for USA. I hated what they did to him 2 years ago. I hated that it was on TV. I hated that he busted his A to get on the team this year. That he could have chosen himself, and no one would have said a word.
Right.
It was totally his call, but that's okay. He made the decision. But I'm just wondering, is it? I mean, I'm going to put guys. I bring my team in. Okay. I say, okay, which one do you guys want to play together? I want to play with. Okay, all right. I just want to know this. Give me your top 3 or whatever, and I'll mix and match that way. That's what I want. I mean, that's really all I need to know. I don't need to know. I need analytics on who hits the draw that can allow me to win hole 7. It's a little.
There's
much
a lot
to me.
of that, man.
Yeah,
they spend
why?
a lot of money on analytics, especially this golf course. We have a lot of dog legs. No, I think it's a great question. I mean, it's a little bit of the baseball manager. Like, you're not calling plays.
Right.
Like, go out there,
Right.
hit a dinger and field it.
Right.
Throw the guy out at first. And this is like, go play the best golf you possibly can.
Right. If you drive it in the fairway and hit it on the green and you're putting well, we're going to be in great shape.
I think it's matching personalities. I feel.
But that's like more friendship.
Yeah.
Like, nobody likes Patty, but Xander, you can handle him. You play with him.
Right.
I mean, it's true.
And the interesting thing about Keegan, maybe I shouldn't say this, but like he's very intense. He's very difficult to play with. You know, he's got the pre-shot routine. Yeah. He's very quirky.
Yeah, with that eye. And
guys don't love playing with him. So maybe part of that was like, hey, I understand as good as he is in a silo.
Okay.
I don't know how great he is
that's fair.
in a team format. But I think back to like, what year was it? Probably maybe it was
By the way, if Keegan had played and he was still the captain, he would have been playing, like on Friday, he would have played one of the matches.
Right.
On Saturday, he would have played one of the matches. And then he would play singles. But that would have been,
But yeah, what if
he probably would, I would have probably, if I'm the captain, I'll go off first.
Right.
So then I can take, once I get done.
Let's say he plays Friday morning and he wins 6-5. You're going to take that guy out of the afternoon? No, it's a team.
It's a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I probably am.
But I think also the strategy, which is interesting, is they're going foursomes, 4 balls.
Right.
So basically alternate shot in the morning, both Friday and Saturday. USA historically that's their weakest format.
Right.
And especially with the Euros, they tend to jibe together.
Right.
And you get guys, and that's where you really say, okay, well, number one's a big dog leg right.
Right.
I don't want a drawer of the ball teeing off there. So that guy's fade. And then you're going 2, 3, 4, and you're trying to alternate. It is weird. There's some strategy
I guess my question is, do we overthink it a bit?
I mean, the fact the Euros were like, let's bring Luke back. It's interesting. Yeah, that worked. Let's do that again.
Let's
Thanks.
just do Luke.
See you in 2 years.
Yeah. Luke, you want you to do it again? Yeah, that was fun.
It's interesting, though, especially going through it with President's Cup, where Brant Snedeker is the captain at Medina in 26. We're kind of hitting this lull of guys in their, mid to late 40s. Like, who are the next captains? You had this big run of, Davis Love and Jim Furyk and, these Hall of Fame level players. Like, is Matt Kuchar going to be a captain? I don't know who's up next.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, maybe it's even like a Kevin Kisner. And this was an experiment, too, with Keegan being in the prime of his career.
Right.
Sneds, it's not like Sneds is 50.
Right.
So the U.S., I think, is running a little bit thin on who are the heir apparent captains.
That's a good That's a good point.
Yeah. Webb Simpson, I think, will be a captain.
And it bothers the captains if they don't win. But if you get the road one, can we wait 2 years till I get the home?
Yeah,
home?
right.
I'd rather do it at home. Like Jimmy Furyk had the road one.
Yeah, he was in Paris in 18 and just obviously worked a lot with him for President's Cup in 24 in Montreal. And he's like the 18, it still bothers him. That loss still bothers him. And I think that's why
it couldn't be any further from it. And then I do think this, and this is so golf. They turn on their captain if they lose.
Oh, yeah.
And that
was Tom Watson.
Yeah,
remember that?
Phil and Tom.
And then I remember Hal Sutton at Oakland Hills put Tiger and Phil together.
Yeah.
Completely backfired.
That was not a good idea.
He got throttled.
He did.
I mean, that's the way it works. Same as a baseball manager.
Yeah.
He's not calling a bad play. The guy's played like
He's not
crap.
swinging. Yeah.
They got to let go.
All right, so what do you think happens? Give me your picks. You think it comes down to the last 3 matches on Sunday?
I think the Europeans win.
Do you?
Yeah. I think it's, they need 14 to retain it, 14.5 to win outright.
Yeah.
It feels like a 15-13. I think it'd be close.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be great. That team is so close knit. And again, same captain, and Luke Donald is chill. Like, they love that guy.
Right.
You got 11 of the 12. The guys have been together for 2 weeks.
They have a camaraderie.
It's a different deal over there, man.
So Rory said this week, if I win this, it'll be one of the greatest accomplishments of my entire career. Not one American would ever say that.
No.
Ever.
Well, they might. Keegan might. Keegan would say that.
Yeah.
And, this is what they're saying in the press. Who knows what they're saying to their wives at home? I mean, they're trying to drill it up a little bit.
You can. It just means more to them.
Yeah.
And what's evened it out through the years is we were always better. I don't know that we're better now.
Well, I will say this. The Americans have to play in something like this every year between the Ryder Cup and the President's Cup.
So that helps.
So if Europe loses, they have to wait 2 years.
Right.
If we lose, okay, we'll come back to Medina in 12 months and win that thing.
And we always win the President's Cup.
We always win the President's Cup. So I think it's a little different. And I think...
Do you think it's close?
I think it's 15-13 Europe. I feel like the camaraderie on that team. And by the way, those guys are playing some great golf. Not that our guys aren't, but we've got, you're like, Morikawa, was he that good this year?
No.
I mean, Ben Griffin's popping in here. Like, Sam Burns is up and down.
First-time guys, you're never sure.
Yeah.
A lot of, what do we have, 4 rookies? JT's got to be,
He loves this event.
Yeah. He's got to be the guy.
He's a little bit the new Patrick
JT's
Reed.
got to be the guy. He's got to be a little Captain America
I would
for
think
us.
he's the new Patrick Reed.
Yeah,
right?
he would be the best one to do that. And Scotty is Scotty. I mean,
he's going to be chill. Russell Henley, I mean, he's even keel.
Looks like Scotty and Henley are going to play together.
They played together a lot at the President's Cup and played really well.
Is that what it is? Because they've been together on the practice.
Yeah.
You can look at the practice
for
rounds
sure.
and figure out who's
And again,
playing.
those guys have very similar
They don't pair
personalities.
those either. Do they do slots on that too, like for the team competitions? So nobody, you can't sit down and go, hey,
You
man, I want to
basically put them in and then you unveil them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good to see you, my brother.
Good to be back, man.
Glad to have you.
Thanks for getting the bat signal from ET.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Oh, hey, Stu, I got one for you from the text line.
Oh, gosh.
Brought to you by Laptown Enclosures. No, this is a good one.
Okay. Good.
Stuvo.
Go, baby. I love it.
By the way, the last one from the guy's been hammering you, mostly in jest. Let's not get all worked up. Amen, brother. I agree. I gave you credit for some of your boo stew. Panthers suck. Hearing Stuart talk makes me wish I was deaf. I enjoyed that one a great deal. So good to see you, Stuart Moore.
See you, boys.
This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
All right, listen, the Jaguars have a great opportunity in front of them going out to San Francisco. They have not done well on the West Coast. Just a handful of victories throughout their 31 years of playing football for a variety of reasons. It doesn't matter. Going a day early, doing it, none of that stuff matters. It matters about playing good football. It matters about being a good football team. When you're a good football team, then good things can happen. And the Jaguars so far have played okay football. I think they played good football. So let's see if they can go out there and win the turnover battle against Brock Purdy. Let's see if they can go out there and run the ball against the 49ers defense. Let's see if they can go out there and Trevor can get the ball to Brian Thomas and he can catch it and Travis Hunter and he can make things happen. If those things happen, the Jags will find a way to get a victory. So something to be excited about heading into Sunday. Jaguars play the 4 o'clock game this weekend on the West Coast.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Every Sunday drive deserves a Monday morning quarterback.
Did anyone look at the scoreboard?
We'll take apart the top games, key plays, and controversial calls from the weekend.
Post Game Monday.
Delivered by Dandy Foods on 1010XL.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Expert Automotive on St. John's Bluff Road has some of the highest Google reviews in Jax for a reason. Expert Auto never sells greed, only what you need. All makes and models are serviced at Expert Automotive. This month, get an alignment inspection for only $19.99. Expert Auto does major engine and transmission repair and simple maintenance. All services done at Expert Auto by our ASC certified training technicians. Call today, 374-3373, and ask about $50 off any service. Expert Automotive. We never sell greed, only what you need.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Ticket here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Interested in a unique date night? Gibby here. I took my wife Nikki to Wick a Candle Bar. She made her own custom candle right there in the store. Shop local at Wick a Candle Bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
Garrett Scantling here, and once again, thanks to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. My torn hip labrum issue is resolved thanks to Dr. Doward, and Dr. Acevedo keeps my feet healthy too. Training and competing, that's what it's all about for me. And Southeast Orthopedic Specialists has me in top condition.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, First Coast, it's your boy Leon Searcy, your lemon pepper guy. Back and better than ever for Wingstop. You know I can't resist those crispy, flavorful wings that make your taste buds dance. Wingstop just opened a hot new spot on Jeremiah Street in Middleborough. There's 17 locations, now serving up the most mouth-watering wings in town. And my all-time favorite, lemon pepper. Try their new quick and easy ordering on the app and swing by today for fresh, hot wings made for you. Only at Wingstop.
I'm Frank Frangie. Now, I've been telling you about my daughter Amber's journey with Awaken 180. Well, ready for this? She has now lost 60 pounds. That number's real, 60 pounds in a little over 3 months. And here's the thing, she loves doing it. She just went on a trip to Tampa to see a concert, sort of a road trip. And I asked her, was it hard to stay on the diet? She said, Dad, that's just it. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change, and it's sustainable. And it's sustainable even when you're on the road. She is so excited. It has not changed her life. I think that's the best thing. It's a lifestyle change, but it doesn't ruin your life. She's loving her life, and she's so excited that she's been able to lose all that weight. You can do the same thing. You can kickstart your transformation. Call 844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com. It's working for Amber, and she's so excited, and I promise you it can work for you. 844-346-1800 or awaken180weightloss.com.
Now is the right time to order your holiday decorating from Kuhn Flowers. This is ET with 1010XL, and Kuhn Flowers will do your holiday tree decorating, including all of your lights. Wow. So call Kuhn Flowers today. They'll do it all this fall.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Hey, we're back. It's the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Boy, Jag fan here. I mean, expectations have ratcheted up. How about this? I'm looking at the 49ers injury report, right, on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Jaguar fan says, quote, and I quote, if we lose, we suck.
Dang.
Expectations going up.
I kind of like that.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I wonder if this one, FSU, I'm sorry, 5-star offensive tackle flips commitment from Texas Tech to Oklahoma. I wonder if Texas Tech then comes back and says, okay, we'll double it. Well, Texas Tech is one of those teams. Remember we talked about in college football, that Texas Tech, they got this oil guy, and he gave them all this money.
Yeah.
And they're buying. And listen, they're undefeated. They've played great.
So apparently it's working.
It's working. It's working. I saw something the other day. I don't know if I saved it, but it was all the teams that were ranked the highest in the transfer portal, okay? The teams that were ranked highest in the transfer portal are all like undefeated teams. So, yeah, that's my point about getting the right guy at Florida. And Billy Napier's the wrong guy. He doesn't hit the portal. He got some good, and he did. He got some good, but he didn't get great players, you know? And listen, Norvell missed 1 year, and when he missed it, he went down the tubes. So you got to recruit as well. But that's one thing that Lane Kiffin seems to do. Now, again, what about the financial backing? And if Urban Meyer is anywhere near correct about the fact that, if Urban Meyer is anywhere close to the fact that, well, Florida doesn't have that kind of money to, well, then they're screwed. They're screwed. So it's all interesting how it goes forward. You know, if Florida doesn't have $20 million, because Florida, listen to me, you change coaches, that is an incredible financial move. It costs a ton of money. But with Billy Napier calling the plays, Florida is 108th in the country in yards per game, 117th in yards per play. tied for 100th in points per game, 121st in third down conversions. I mean, that's no freaking good. I mean, are you kidding me?
For the University of Florida, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense. And if you want to know Lane Kiffin, if you're a Florida fan and you've never really gotten to know Lane Kiffin,
just follow him on Twitter.
No, well, yeah, but go to the They did a documentary last night.
Oh, okay.
It was very good on ESPN. They did I think it was an hour. I'm not sure exactly how long it was, but it was. I caught the very end of it. It's interesting though that he has all the his whole family in Oxford. But I've also heard through some of the back channels that the one job that he would definitely consider and in all likelihood take is Florida.
Go Gator.
Go Gator. And I think that's going to happen. Yeah, I mean he's the most likely candidate, I think. Going forward. So,
how would you feel about Prime at Florida?
I got to say, probably not.
Yeah?
Yeah. What is, I mean, for value, yes, but what's he done in Colorado?
I mean, they were 2-9, and then what? Then they went 9-2 the following year?
What are they this year?
Oh, I don't even know if them boys won yet this year.
Yeah, they won. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. I think he's yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if Florida wants FSU guy either. You know. I'll tell you who I would like. I like Marcus Freeman.
Notre Dame?
Yeah. Colorado went 4-8 in his first year, 9-4 in his second year. They're 2-2 this year. He's 15-14 and 8-11. Florida ain't taking him. All right, the rankings of the teams. LSU #1 transfer portal season. How are they doing this year? They're third in the country. Texas Tech undefeated. Miami 3rd. Ole Miss 4. Oregon 5. FSU 6. Missouri 7. Not one of those teams has lost a game yet.
Hey,
the portal matters.
Yeah, it does.
Where's Billy Napier in the portal?
No, he ain't in that portal.
He's not in the top 50, bro. I said last year he's got to hit the portal. He's got to change the way he does things. That stubborn ass won't do things differently. He does it his way, and his way is not good enough. Again, in the portal, preseason rankings, LSU, Texas Tech, Miami, Ole Miss, Oregon, Florida State, Missouri. 8th is Auburn, and they got screwed. 9th is North Carolina. That hasn't gone well.
Yeah, that hasn't.
But he had 41 commits. That's two. All these other guys have 18 to 20. Okay? So that didn't go well. That didn't go well. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Childhood cancer does not discriminate, and 43 children are diagnosed every day in the United States. This is Tom Coughlin, and the J Fund needs your help year-round. Find out how you can help the J Fund by visiting tcjfund.org.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When it comes to your utility bill, JEA wants to help you use less so you can save more. We offer a variety of free programs, like efficiency and irrigation assessments that'll teach you ways to conserve energy and water around your home. Our alerts will let you know when your utility usage has reached a set amount, and our rebates can help you save when upgrading to more efficient appliances and equipment. Find even more ways to save at JEA.com.
Need protection? Call Craig and Christine Kaprosky at Goosehead Insurance. The Kaproskys are a husband-wife team committed to finding you the right coverage at the right price in just a few short minutes. For home, auto, flood, or specialty insurance, Craig and Christine Kaprosky are the answer. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com.
It's tune-up time, and Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, wants to partner with you for a cool summer season. Tune up your AC unit right now so it's running at peak performance when you need it most. Just call 777-4300 and order a tune-up for just $59. Keep your unit humming at optimal level. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and take advantage of their savings. Keep cool with Florida Home AC. That's 777-4300.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here. You've heard me talking about Pella Windows and Doors with great ratings and expert reviews. You know they're high quality and energy efficient products. So what's your next step? Schedule a free consultation at PellaJacks.com or just stop by the Pella showroom on Phillips Highway. Their professional design consultants will guide you through your entire project from start to finish. And that's the quality and service you can expect from Pella Windows and Doors.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney. I'm not. But listen, it's time to do that will. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Take care of it. Why? You work hard for your money, man. You should be able to decide where your money goes if something should happen to you. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's been doing it for a long time. He knows how to do it. He's going to help you with your decisions. He'll provide you information needed. So choices are easy. It's the Hinson Law Firm. You got questions, reach out to Maddie, 527-1700, 904-527-1700. The offices are in Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
We know what to look for. We go right to the source, the connections. But yeah, we go directly to the source.
Dan and John Lupo at Beard's Diamonds talking about what it means to be a direct diamond importer.
We do a lot of business out of India. We do a lot of business out of Antwerp, Belgium, Israel, Africa as well. We will do whatever it takes to get the stone that the customer wants at the best price guaranteed.
So every diamond at Beard's is hand-picked and brought in with no third-party markups. And so with no commission salespeople and no Wall Street quotas, Beard's can price every diamond for less.
Because if they've been shopping, which we encourage, and then come to us, and they're kind of, at first, they're like, oh, why is this $5,000 or $7,000 less?
Best value guarantee, best selection guarantee, best experience, bar none, guaranteed. From Jacksonville's locally owned diamond powerhouse.
The family, the relaxed atmosphere, and we're there for each other.
It gives us a big advantage being local, and we love Jacksonville. The money stays in Jacksonville, by the way.
Beard's Diamonds in St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Family owned and managed for 20 plus years, Hidden Hills Golf Club boasts a unique and welcoming atmosphere. Visit us at hiddenhillsgc.com to book your next round on our Arnold Palmer signature course. You'll be glad you did.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since 1987.
What are you cooling down from, E?
I'm cooling down on. What am I cooling down on?
Yeah.
What's the baseball player?
Big Dump?
Big Dumper.
Yeah.
How he just burst on the scene. I can appreciate that, man.
Like that.
Like for the casual baseball fan, or just less than casual, never even heard of the guy last season. This year, he's damn near the MVP, man. Shouts out to him because he hit 59 and 60 last night. Good for him.
Shout out. Good to be here. Who said this, E? You ready?
Listening.
Everyone wanted to make it in America. It's a land of opportunity. I still believe it's the best country in the world. If you come here and work hard and dedicate yourself, you can be or do whatever you want. I'm unbelievably grateful and lucky that I got to come to America early on. I think success is celebrated here. I think there's a wonderful sense of work ethic, and yeah, I live here. My wife is American. My daughter's American. I have a lot of affinity towards this country, and I think everyone that lives here should have the same affinity because it's a wonderful, wonderful place. Who said that? Yeah. Yeah.
So whoever it was wasn't born here.
That's right.
International guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rory McIlroy.
Oh, Rory.
They love Rory here, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, the Jags have 7 picks this year. How many does San Francisco have?
I'm going to say 7.
0.
They have 0?
Yeah.
Oh, you like picks like INTs.
INTs.
I thought you meant like draft, man.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of surprising for San Fran.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
Trev needs to have a game where he doesn't throw a pick.
Bro, let's not give them their first.
Yeah, we don't want to throw a pick this weekend.
I was really hoping we were facing Mac, man. I really wanted to see Mac in there.
Why is that?
I bet our chance to win.
Okay.
Hey, come on.
That's fair. That's fair. Definitely would, too, by the way. Liam Cohen says, we're trying to keep these guys in their East Coast rhythm and routine as much as possible. We're tailoring the schedule so we won't feel those effects as much. Have you ever been out to the West Coast for like a day and come back?
For one, nah, I've been like a weekend, yeah.
Okay, well, it's not that hard to do that,
It's
by the
not,
way. It takes time before you start to feel it, right?
Yes.
Like if you go, yeah, you just go to bed early. And just treat it all like it's the same times. Stay on East Coast time.
Yep. Just stay on East Coast time.
Stay on East Coast time. That's all you got to do.
And your body will force you to, like in a weekend, because you'll get tired around like 10, 11 o'clock like normal, like East Coast 10, 11.
Uh-huh. Last night, the Pirates pitcher is Paul Skeens, right?
Yeah, he used to have that mustache.
Yes.
And that's Olivia Dunn?
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, so take the 10-foot walk in here, because Livy was at the game last night watching her man. She always is. But they got her a little bit. I want to see if you notice here what they got her on. So she was there clapping up, raising her hand.
Oh, gosh.
They got Livy.
She's sweaty.
They got Livy.
Sweaty.
They got Livy. Don't do Livy like that. Livy's just at the game cheering on her man.
Oh, man.
By the way, I got to give Livy credit, man. She loves her boyfriend, man.
She's all in.
She goes to those games. She goes and supports him every time he's pitching. I almost always see her. But anyway, last night she was cheering. She raised her hands to cheer and clap and raise.
Oh, and them pits sweaty.
She had the pits working. They got her. They got her.
It's like a tent to it, too.
Trevor Lawrence said he texted Mac when he got the start, told him good luck, happy with how he's doing. Mac is a great guy.
I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I once saw Mac down at Ruth Chris, and I said, hey, Mac. He looked up, and I did the gritty. He just started laughing.
Tell people why.
This is one of my favorite Mac Jones moments.
The Mac Jones moment.
Yes, the Mac Jones moment. His rookie year, or after his rookie year, he made the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Mac ran, and obviously, now the Pro Bowl is like flag football.
Right.
But Mac ran like 40, 50-yarder into the end zone.
Right.
He slammed that ball down.
Mm-hmm. Did the gritty.
Mac did that gritty. And it was clean, too. It was kind of clean. I didn't think Mac had that in him.
Right. It was kind of funny. It's probably the only Pro Bowl he'll ever be at.
Right.
I would say, going forward. So, anyway, a lot of good stuff going on in the sports world. More baseball tonight. We're down to the final 4 games of the regular season, so we'll see how all that plays out. That's been interesting. And, all summer long we didn't have races, and now we have races galore. The Tigers are free falling. The Yankees have tied the Blue Jays. The Mariners have clinched in the West. It's the Tigers and the Astros are like whoever loses the most is going to be out of the playoffs. Toronto, Boston look like they're going to be in. National League, the Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers look like they'll clinch the West here. The Mets, the Reds, and the Diamondbacks are all separated by 1 game in the wild card for the 3rd wild card spot. So still a lot of things going on, and we'll see how it all plays out. Gators are off this weekend. Knowles play Friday night, and the Ryder Cup starts tomorrow morning. We got make sure we have the Ryder Cup on when I get here in the morning.
Bet.
Yeah, make sure of that.
What channel is it on?
That's up to you to find out.
I don't even know.
That's up to you. It's on you.
I'm surprised the TV ain't on right now.
The Bucks play the Eagles Sunday, right?
Okay.
And do you know who the Bucks just signed? Re-signed?
I mean, I know they had Teddy Bridgewater.
You remember the big fatty from our Gators?
Oh, what?
Big
Watson.
Desmond? Yeah. Big Des, Watson.
Oh, he got signed?
Well, they signed him back.
Well, good.
Now, why would you think they'd sign him back if they're getting ready to play the Eagles?
Oh, the tush push.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't that make sense?
That makes sense.
However, Bucks coach Todd Bowles says he will not be elevated for Sunday versus the Eagles. No push-tush strategy. I thought that was the reason why they brought him back.
Yeah, that's strange.
Doesn't that seem like it?
Right.
I think that would have been perfect, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that's a good way to try, at least.
Right, a good way to try to combat the tush
Just tell them, listen, when they snap it, you just lay down. Sideways.
Clog the middle.
Just dive in sideways. They can't move him.
Right.
They cannot move him. So, I don't know, but I guess they're not going to do it. So, anyway, I thought that was interesting. All right, you want to make the turn for home?
I like that.
We'll do that when we come back right here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville, and now's the time to drive away in luxury.
That's right, Jennifer. The $7,500 tax credit ends this month. It's your last month to take advantage of this incredible opportunity.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, drive the all-new electric Optique, Lyric, and Vistique. They are all in stock and ready to drive today.
See all of our inventory at Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.com or visit us on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent you.
Hey, Hickey here for my friends at Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right, man, that can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Look, it's real easy to play. Just pick more or less on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 player stat projections. You get your picks right, man, you cash in. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your player leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, they don't count it as a loss. They got the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. How about that? Download the app today and use code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL. It's so easy. What are you waiting for? Even I can do it. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, man. It's good to be right.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Tired of high energy bills? Replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now with the big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires September 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
This football season, Hurricane Grill and Wings is your game day getaway. Catch every play with the perfect drink in hand. Handcrafted cocktails like the Millionaire Margarita, Spicy Guavarita, Old Fashioned, or the Red Bullerita. Beer more your style to watch the games? Enjoy an ice cold Bud Light. Game day cocktails and Bud Light specials are here all season long at Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find a restaurant near you at hurricanewings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Is this in honor of our trip to the West Coast?
In honor of our trip to the West Coast.
Jags and the Niners. Be a good trip to go out there for the weekend, huh?
It would be, unless you work for the drill.
Oh, yeah. We got to be back. We got to be back. I noticed that they started selling tickets to the Gators-Miami basketball game.
Oh, yeah?
Here in Jacksonville on November 16th. You're going to need to run that one up, E.
Run it up.
Yeah. Run it up against you boys.
Might actually go to that.
Yeah. Only problem with that game is it might be the same. We have a tip time for that one?
This on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't going to that. yeah, whatever. I don't care about that.
I don't know.
That's my thing. If the Jags playing, like, nothing really else matters for me. Like, that's my thing.
There's Dylan Denmark, head coach at Baldwin. Hail Caesar for those of us about to be slaughtered.
What do y'all make y'all?
What's the line on that one? Nah, what's the line? 26. Huh?
Barney said 42-6.
42-6? Yeah. Oh, man.
So we score. I'll take that.
I say we run it up on those boys. I'm a couple racks behind now. I owe Dilly right now 2 large, so we're gonna have to might have to go with the Bulldogs and put some word out that they need to run it up. Yeah. Or are you playing coy at all, or no? Do you think is there any way you can how do you coach that team this week? Like, do you tell the boys they got a shot? Are you gonna lie to them, or are you gonna?
Dang. But yeah, how do you coach them up for that week?
I mean, how are you coaching them up over there off of I-10? What are you doing? What are you telling them? Tell them go. Play to the whistle. The echo of the whistle. In fact, we have the voice of the Bulldogs over here. He can probably tell me closer what the score is going to be than Justin Barney. I may have to bring in Tony. In fact, let's do that right now, E.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnik. Nimnik Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnik Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Are you like Kirk Herbstreit? I'm calling that game. I can't make a pick.
I don't worry about making picks, generally week to week when it comes to the Bulls games. I will say, I've been talking to Dylan the last few days. Every now and then I'd ask him because, they're in a district together this year again. So I asked, what should I be looking for? As I was starting to do all the game prep last night, I was looking at doing that. And he said last year, it's the same kind of thing as last year. I was like, okay. So I expect a similar result. And
what was the score last year?
I forget exactly where it wound up. Yeah.
35-0.
Something. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. And that was a weather delay night on a Monday.
Okay.
Right? And that was a weird week for Bulls. They wound up playing that Monday, then they played Friday, then they played the next Tuesday.
Oh, jeez.
Right. Because of the weather stuff that had gone on, I don't expect that kind of thing to happen to them again. But
we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. Well, that's good. What are you guys cooking on a what today? What's today? Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Who's the breakfast bowl? Do we have a breakfast bowl?
Well, Mike DeRocco bought because he lost the week, but he's not here. He's on his way out to San Francisco.
What's he going, like 6 days early? What are we doing?
I know it.
He skipped town.
I know it, but he will join us from an airport somewhere.
All right.
To actually do the breakfast bowl picks. And so, we'll still get that done.
What if we can't get a hold of him? Does he automatically lose next week? Like, is his responsibility, right?
We'll give him give him 5 players.
Yeah.
It just won't be 5 he wants.
Yeah.
If you get stuck in that kind of situation with the Breakfast Bowl, he would be very much in danger of the first 0 in the history of the contest.
I never named names, but one of my all-time favorites was a fantasy draft, and the draft pick was Keith Jackson. Keith Jackson.
Oh, no.
He retired not recently, but still, it was after he had retired. It was classic. I love those. I love those moments.
No good.
So, all right, well, we got a lot to talk about. We got the Niners, man. We got an opportunity here. If you look at that injury report, I mean, it's 15
a long one.
guys on it, man.
It's a long one. But, 2 or 3 of those guys they're rest because they're veterans.
Yeah.
I know McCaffrey was that, and Williams was that. But they got a bunch of guys that are dealing with a bunch of different stuff, and now they're going to have to play for the first time this year without Bosa. And what exactly does that do to the defense? We talked about it on the show yesterday. Is this finally the straw that breaks the camel's back when it comes to, look, they've been really competitive, and that's why they're 3-0.
Right.
And it's a team, I've been saying it, they're very comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be another uncomfortable week for the 49ers.
Yeah.
They don't have anything on the roster that can fill the shoes of what Bosa would give them.
No.
So what is their plan to try to find that somewhere? I don't know. I don't think that's going to be very effective, whatever that plan is.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be advantages in the game for the Jaguars, but it is West Coast trip. There's reasons why it could go bad. So,
well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars